Just warming my vocal cords up. Apparently that's a vocal warming up exercise. Apparently, that's coming from a vocal coach, and she's an operatic singer as well, so she must know.
If you think I'm writing lyrics for fucking opera, you've got another thing coming.
Oh, good stuff, Bill.
Hey, I don't want to know if your balls are aching.
It's funny you should say that.
I don't want to know.
La, 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 la.
Yeah.
They've got this strange rush, though.
You get ointment for that, you know.
No, I've got 4 leeches.
Oh, that way you still get
Come in the morning to in the evening. Oh dear. Anyway, that's everybody doing.
Good.
Bloody hell, Tyler's showing up early.
Oh, fuck off,
Evening, Napoleon's best friend.
That's the first time for everything. Tyler's showing up, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah. Well, he probably just popped in just to say, hey, let's go, and then fucked off.
Probably. Yeah. At least he's turned in, apart unlike that little fat southern Irish potato that never turns up.
I'm here.
You're Northern Irish, you dick.
Oh, yeah. Gareth. No, Tyler's not very well at the minute. He's poorly.
Oh.
It's not man flu, is it?
He can hear that smallest violin in the world for him.
I'm reckoning it's man flu, yeah.
Funnily enough, I'm suffering from that myself at the moment.
Hey, there's one thing. Now he's got these speakers. When his back teeth are floating, he'll be able to hear us slagging him off now.
Yep.
That's better, isn't it?
Yeah, I got new speakers today. Hence why I don't have headphones on. Look, I have ears. I do have ears.
Any luck on looking for the new Anthrax album, Martin, or did you not found it yet?
You know what? We're getting a new fucking Igor album before fucking Anthrax, and their what Igor's last album was out after the last fucking Anthrax album. So,
Well, Biohazard have got an album coming, so that's
That's pre-order the Biohazard.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll release another new one before Anthrax as well.
is that out yet? New Biohazard? October. I thought that.
Yeah, we both got it on pre-order.
Yeah, let's get
Looking forward to it.
Really like that, the sound of it.
Evening, Mark. How you doing, buddy?
I'm really looking forward to it based on what I've heard already. Why do you torture yourself, Lisa? Why?
Hey, between us, Martin, we could probably come up with an album before Anthrax does.
What do we need? 12 songs?
10 to 12, yeah.
12, right.
I've got one coming out on Friday.
You get 14.
Yeah.
You had to push it, didn't you? I've got two sets of lyrics written at the minute.
Yeah.
No, 2 more sets.
Oh, you got 2 more sets?
Yeah. Put it this way. Anthrax better not be taking this length of time and come out with an album that only has fucking 5 or 6 fucking songs on it.
Yeah. will be released.
I will be getting this tattoo fucking lasered.
Part 2 will come out in 2035. Right?
Well, we could do a cathedral and just put just put 2 songs on an album.
Yeah, so I heard, Lisa. It's just the way of the world, I'm afraid. I don't think it'll be long before we start getting people, stuff like that happening here. I really don't. I think there's going to be shit like that going on.
And the thing is, if it's somebody on the right of centre that does it to somebody to the left, all hell will break loose. But if it's the other way around, it'll be, it must be down to his mental health.
Yeah. You see, that's personally, I don't think you can blame mental health for shooting somebody.
No, it's like what you said on Sunday.
Even like me being a schizophrenic, even with schizophrenia, which is reckoned to be sort of one of the worst, if you like, even you still got to know and have control to shoot somebody.
Of course you have.
You've got to know. If you're, I mean, you know,
you've still got to make that conscious decision.
Even if somebody put a gun in my hands, which is probably not a good idea, but you know,
probably.
But you still got to make a conscious decision. So it's still fuck all to do with mental health.
Oh, it is, Martin. I know when we did our demo back in 1990. I mean, it were a crappy little studio, but we got everything done within 2 days.
Christ, we recorded my band, my last metal band. We recorded ours in a day. The whole thing. That's because we were well rehearsed at that point. We were tight. So.
We would say, well, when I say 2 days, it were Friday evening, about 8 o'clock till midnight, and then Saturday 5, 6 o'clock.
It's one of the things that you always hear on the likes of Glenn Fricker's channel. You know, like a lot of bands just go in thinking, the engineer will just work his magic with whatever shit we play. You know, no, that's not what you do. You actually rehearse your shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, get yourselves tight so that you know exactly what you're doing.
Correct.
And you're not wasting the person's time. Then you're not wasting your own money as well. Because I mean, it's just going to end up taking longer.
The difference with we just moving things about so it's in the pocket, and the difference between having to fucking edit every note.
Yeah, it's a bit time consuming.
Well, I mean, I say the whole band had rehearsed. We were in the studios like once, twice a week, you know, at least, leading up to it. But then the time we actually got there, it was a few weeks after, you know, our last rehearsal. Most of us still remembered everything. I mean, like, it was still fresh in my head. I didn't need like lyric sheets or anything. And I get my bass tracks down right away. And then one of the guitarists, he was like, no, I don't like that, you know, and he's going to change that bit, you know, that's not the time to fucking change it, just play what you fucking wrote.
Yeah.
You know? I don't like that.
Where we did it, we basically did it live. Apart from the vocals. The vocals were done afterwards, and the solos were done obviously afterwards, but all rhythm tracks were done live. Drummer in one room, me, guitarist in another room, bass player in in control room.
Oh yeah,
There's
blocks. People
usually
still
the
do. People still do. In fact, I'm supposed to be going in, do guest vocals for a band soon.
Cool.
Yep.
I mean,
One of my
Block is
friends.
right, though.
My
It is
friend's new band.
indistinguishable now, isn't it?
It is. I mean, the stuff that you can do at home. It's.
Yeah.
You've seen Bobby doing it. You've seen Scott doing it.
Yeah.
You can use
Seen Glenn
stuff
do
that
it.
you get with your recording software.
Yeah.
And record album quality stuff at home.
Absolutely.
As
I
long
mean,
as
at the
you
end of
don't
the day,
annoy
the mix
neighbours in the
engineer
process.
is only as good as the material has been sent.
Exactly. I agree, Block, but sadly that's not the case. Christ's sake,
So-
most guitarists don't even know how their fucking stuff works. Never mind
Ugh.
fucking be able to at least record something properly.
Yeah. Or even getting it at fucking right level.
Aye. Well, I was going to say, because I mean, there's no point in telling most guitarists, or just don't let it go into the red, because I mean, half the guitarists I know just go in and just go all the way to 10 on every fucking dial. You know, like, can you remember your EQ? Yeah, it's this.
Unless it's nice Tufnell, then it all goes to 11.
Yeah.
Unless it's Lemmy, and then they had a spare rig sat in a cupboard.
Yeah.
And they plugged him into the spare rig, so he thought he was playing off one rig, and he was actually playing off the one in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Premium light? What the fuck is that? Is this YouTube finally realising that nobody's paying for their fucking ad-free shite at fucking 12 to 14 quid a month? So they've decided a light version's the way to go now. You'll just have fewer ads. Aye.
I didn't
If you
even
need anybody to mix it, Martin, let me know.
I don't think there's even anything much coming out at the minute anyway, is there? I haven't looked this week.
No, I've not seen much come out this week. Although I have seen today that Twisted Sister are doing some shows next year for the 50th anniversary.
I saw that, yeah. And I have to be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Yeah, I'd go and see Twisted Sister.
I may have put a bid in on another piece of vinyl.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
And you've admitted it on the stream.
There's only so many organs that you have, Matt. You can't sell any more.
Do you remember when Motorhead and The Damned did an actual album called Motor Damned?
Nope.
Right, they did an album, and one of the songs on it, apart from Over the Top, they did Ballroom Blitz cover on it, and they did Neat, Neat, Neat on it. And I've been trying to find that album for ages. But I think I might have been well and truly outbid at the minute because it's 107 quid.
Jesus.
I might put another bid in later. Just one of them, Ray. It's never going to be re-released.
You don't really need a soundproof room block.
It depends what he's
Somewhere
doing in
you're
this.
not going to annoy neighbours or anything.
It depends what block he's doing in this soundproof room.
Well, that's true.
Well, yeah,
This is block.
yeah, it is blocking his Dutch.
Although soundproof is a definite advantage because then you don't have to worry about, sound leaking.
It's not hard to build a soundproof room.
Yeah.
It's not. You can do it cheap.
Yeah.
You can do it cheaply. I mean, like, all you need to do is just get loads of...
It's when you see all these acoustic treatments.
Well, what a load of bollocks.
Yeah.
You want to
We'll charge you an extra couple £100 for that.
Don't worry about the recording studio. Look into the hi-fi audio file stuff, right? And start looking at the baffles, and they're putting ones on the ceiling so
I know.
concave in the ceiling. And to get,
I looked into this and shit like that. And
my room, front room or our front room, which is 16 foot by 12 foot. If I did the whole room, it cost me about $8,000.
Yeah.
Just for the acoustic treatment. And it's not going to make that much of a difference.
Do you know all you need, really? All you need is a shitload of, like, old clothes, old linen.
Yep.
Old blankets, towels.
Carpeting, rugging. Yeah. And then you just find a way of getting it up on the wall and have it about half a foot to a foot thick.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
And seal any cracks, like especially in windows or anything like that. Ideally, you want to cover the window as well.
Windows, that's the problem with my front room. We got blinds at the minute. I want curtains because it's you can hear that tinniness.
And furniture in your room will soak a lot of sound up as well.
Yep. I mean, I've got loads of standing waves in here, but because there is no, that's the only material in this room.
Yeah,
is the curtains. But
you don't need
like, you guys know what's happening with my mum. So if I do have to move back in with her, and it's looking like I'm gonna, but I've said to her I'm gonna have to get the room like soundproofed, basically, because she does not like, she's really, really sensitive to any kind of noise. Almost to an autistic level where it actually like causes her pain. So even like me talking, I mean, even when I was doing the shows, when I was still at my mum's, even me talking to you guys or like to Nick and Jenny, and that would be setting her off. She doesn't get like narky about it, but she's just like, can you please try and keep it down? I'm like, I'm fucking talking, that's all I'm doing. You know?
Maybe she'll have a bit of autism.
She probably does.
Hey, at least she's not as bad as my dad. When he let his fucking Jeep Grand Cherokee fucking run over him. Oh,
I'm sorry. I help but laugh at that one.
Oh, I tell you what, he's got a lovely bruise on his thigh now, though.
Oh, I bet he fucking has. Fucking hell.
And he just manages to stop at the bottom of his fucking ass cheek.
He's seriously lucky at him break his fucking leg.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
I mean, what's that? That's got to be a 2-ton car, isn't it?
Oh, minimum. 2-3-ton car. Oh, easy.
I mean, rolling over your leg. Jesus.
Rolling over the leg of a 76-year-old man.
Must have some strength of bones if it didn't break.
Yeah. Well, he's same as me. He's never broken a bone.
He keeps trying.
They do say if you've never broken a bone in your life, you must be superhuman.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fucking. I broke my shit.
Still waiting on my superpowers, but I'm not superhuman.
Who is?
Yeah, that's it, Martin. Yeah.
Yeah, anything like that.
You can do it really cheap. Well, I say really cheap, relatively cheap.
If you watch, like, I'm more the hi-fi side than like recording stuff, but it crosses over. But you re-watch some of the fucking shows that people are doing, and the bollocks they're talking is like, if we listen to you lot to do a front room and the stereo in it, you'd be looking at 100 grand plus. By the time we finish.
See, that's the difference. Most people associate sound, the stuff to reflect the sound or absorb the sound as being soundproofing. That's no. The soundproofing stops it getting out of the room.
Yeah.
If you're wanting something that directs the sound, that's baffling and
then it gets baffled. The baffles and everything, it gets nuts. Yeah.
That's a whole different rabbit hole, that fucker.
Then you need to fucking get into acoustic engineering and all that shit.
Yeah, and using separate microphones set at distances and time in milliseconds. No, I've never done it. Look, if it sounds good and I'm on this side of my chair listening to it, I'm happy.
It is good.
That's what I usually hear. Right? It's me listens to the music mostly. So if it sounds good to me, I'm enjoying it. Fuck off, leave me alone. I'm happy.
It's like you get all these fucking panels that you can put up on wall that they charge fucking silly prices for.
Yeah.
And all you need to do is go down to your local wood merchant, get some wood, make some frames, put a bit of cloth on front and just pack it with some old towels or old jeans.
Yeah.
It does exactly the same fucking thing.
It's kind of a myth. It does work to a degree with the egg cartons. Old egg cartons, like the old cardboard ones. It just basically stopped standing waves. It didn't do anything other than that.
Yeah.
That's where you get, like you see in sound studios now, like Cola's got them, where it's like the wood paneling, but it's like little boxes.
Yeah.
And it's like the sound goes in. I don't know. It's as if the sound goes in but doesn't reflect back or something. I don't know.
That's the idea. Is basically acoustic.
It's the same principle as the egg cartons. Those things.
Yeah. Well, similar sort of thing that we've got for this wardrobe at Backermere when we get a chance to do it. So we've got the tall panels. Just need to cut them down to size now.
Yeah.
But with everything that's gone off, we silly old farts running themselves over and everything else. We just don't have time to do it.
I'm thinking actually, like, rather than having to soundproof a whole room, I'm thinking what I'm probably going to do is build myself a vocal booth.
Yeah. See, another thing
cheap
that you can do really cheap is
very easy.
Like them foam draft exploders around your door frames.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, at least if with a vocal booth, I mean, all I need to do is just soundproof that.
Yeah. Yeah, because everything else you can either do through Tonex or through amp sims.
Exactly.
The worst thing for travelling is through floorboards and joists.
Yeah.
Is bass. Because if I turn the stereo up in the front room, the bass, you'll feel it in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Because it goes straight.
Oh, that's why Alana's always cranky.
She keeps falling out of bed.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why I'm in this room now, because obviously I had originally set everything up in the front room, but then I moved it back here because I wanted to do vocals. In this room, this is like an extension. This part, in the kitchen's directly below me, and this was an extension that was put on the house, so it's getting no adjoining walls with any neighbours. So means I can do it without
this room has got an adjoining wall. Evening, Jelly. But it's that wall behind me, so at least there is that wardrobe.
See, it's not so bad for me. It's not so bad for me because this place is detached.
Roger Waters. Fucking irrelevant.
Yeah.
The guy just rendered himself even more irrelevant than he was before.
I would with pleasure. I'm a Floyd fan, but I would quite happily break my fucking hands, both my hands on his fucking face.
I'd have slapped him before he said that, but that's just me.
I mean,
yeah.
I would love to say that I understand what he was trying to say, but I don't this time because usually he doesn't say anything unless he has a point.
I've listened to it.
I think he was just saying it just for the shock value.
I've listened to it twice over now, and both times it made no sense. There was
I just love Jack's response. My dad thought you were a cunt, and you've just proved him right.
And he went, yeah,
exactly.
I mean, if you don't like Ozzy Osbourne, all right, okay, you're wrong, obviously, but that's up to you.
All he had to say was,
Ozzy
and Black Sabbath weren't my taste in music. That's all he had to say, and just left it at that.
All right,
exactly, Lisa. That's the best way to do it.
There's a lot of people probably didn't like Sabbath, didn't like Ozzy, that's fine. That's their personal preference with music.
And they're all wrong.
They're all wrong, obviously. They need a slap, but coming out.
They need a high five with a metal chair.
Coming out in his position, nah.
Regardless of your opinion on the band and the person, you just don't do that at a time like that. I mean, the guy's retching his fucking grave, and he's
I'm going to start saying
bad mouthing him. Do you know what I mean? It's just
totally the body's not cold yet.
No, it's completely disrespectful to Ozzy and his family.
To come out with something like that, and Ozzy's never done anything wrong to anybody, really.
Yeah.
All he wanted to do was have fun and let other people have fun listening to his music.
Oh, there was one thing we saw. I almost did a reaction to it myself, but I think it's a bit past it now. But I think it's the same guy that tried to exercise Nurgle. Not Nurgle, Necrobutcher.
Oh, God.
Apparently, Ozzy's in hell. He put out this video, this live stream within hours of fucking Ozzy passing.
Has he got his phone number?
Well, I think it's 666, but there you go.
Did you see that some medium woman's claiming that she's been speaking to Lemmy recently?
Yeah,
I did see that pop up earlier on today.
In that case, if he's got any unreleased songs, push the lyrics this way. Just come on.
And how him and Ozzy are partying the fucking afterlife.
Yeah. Oh, what a fucking party that would be.
Apparently there were Lemmy had a lot of unreleased stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of lyrics.
Most artists do. Most. It'd be good to see. I actually heard who was it? Yeah. Something I was reading recently about an artist that's who it was, Static X. Not everybody's cup of tea, fair enough.
Oh,
right? I mean, when they first came out, I thought they were shit, but having gone back and listened, the guys were bloody good, actually.
Odds and bits I didn't mind of theirs.
Yeah.
Wayne Static apparently had a load of stuff that was ready to get worked on before he died. And the guys in Static X, obviously they're still touring. Jenny reckons that she knows, well, she does know who it is that's doing the vocals. It's well known now, but they're apparently going to be going back in and working on some of the stuff that Wayne Static had left.
Well, it was me time. I fucking shit ton of wrists.
Yep, releasing it with this guy doing the vocals.
So the word talk Damage Plan going in and working on a second album with stuff that Dam had written, and then Vinny passed away.
Soundgarden as well. I've been talking about it for the longest time since Chris died.
Yeah,
he himself left a lot of stuff that he'd intended to take to Soundgarden, and they're planning on doing it. Whether they'll actually fucking do it, I don't know, because them saying they're going to go back in the studio is like fucking saying, "Oh, we'll have this album out tomorrow."
But Soundgarden without Chris,
I know.
Yeah,
I know. I don't think there is anybody that even sounds remotely like Chris Cornell.
nah.
His voice was so freaking unique. I mean, I've heard a lot of people like recording covers of Soundgarden or Chris Cornell stuff or Audio Slave, myself included.
Yeah. Which kind?
Yeah, it might sound similar, but it's not. It's just not anything like Chris.
I don't think
he's the only guy that sounds like himself.
I don't think he's replaceable.
No.
Block if it's a German animated movie. Jesus, I hate to think what that's like.
We're back to this soundproof room again, aren't we? I have visions of what Block gets up to at times, and it really is disturbing what goes on.
What's an arse lock? And why is it under the sack? The arse lock under the sack. Okay.
Why did you have to ask that?
It's curious. It's morbid curiosity.
Yeah, and that usually gets us in trouble.
Hey, talking of things that might get us in trouble.
Is and why it's under the sack.
If Block ever starts sending us like movies, I'm getting worried.
Oh
yeah, right enough. I don't know if it's German. No.
If talking is getting us in trouble, but that's definitely a video worth watching.
Yeah.
What is it?
The song is called "Wankia Ahoy." Basically, the lyrics is Keir Starmer is a wanker.
It's a lovely song.
It's beautiful.
I shall be spamming that out everywhere later.
Yeah, I think I might have to share it.
Oh, fucking hell, Martin. Create a supergroup of people who are dead or alive. Who would the lineup be? Any genre of music?
I would have Stevie Ray Vaughan in there for sure. And Dimebag.
Lemmy'd have to be in there.
Yeah, Lemmy without a doubt.
He'd be in bass.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
Stevie and Dimebag on leads.
Yeah.
The problem is, you're going to end up with like about 50 people in this because you just wouldn't be able
Chris Cornell on vocals. One vocal.
Maybe. And then, it all depends on what era of music, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, Gary Moore.
Yeah.
He was good.
Dio. Paul Di'Anno.
I like Paul.
Everybody's cup of tea, but
I like Paul.
His vocals are on, especially on them first two Maiden albums.
Yes, I agree with you, Block. Ginger Baker for a drummer. Because the man was just insane.
Crackers.
And nobody would ever tell him off.
No.
But then I'd also, I was watching the Rainbow documentary earlier, actually.
Fucking son of a bitch. Give me a second, guys. My meter's beeping.
So I'm a big, I like sort of that era of music and Rainbow and Mike Portney.
Yeah, Cozzy, yeah. Rory Gallagher. All good choices. Thunderfingers on bass.
You see, I can't pick because there's too many. It's,
Like I said, there'd be at least 50 people on stage.
yeah.
Hang on. Did Mike Portnoy die or something?
No,
No, the question was
I
dead
said
or
dead
alive.
or alive. Sorry.
no, I think Mike's perfectly healthy at the moment.
Well, perfectly healthy. Not sure about that.
When he is having to put up with that dickhead of a lead singer of Dream Theater, but you know,
Oh,
God, Mr. Whiny himself. I
can't
like
stand
my
his
own
vocals.
voice.
That, but I don't know.
That's most lead singers,
See
though.
why loads of people love the band, but I mean, vocals can sell or fucking kill a band for me, and them vocals just kill that band for me.
You see, if you were
Yeah,
going
Chris
for
Paul.
that
Yeah.
70s, sort of 70s, 80s,
On drums.
the bluesy period, it would have to be Rory Gallagher. Every day of the week.
No Peter
Yeah.
Green? I saw him, you know.
I'm just
Did it
ignoring
have
it.
to be with BB King? Yeah, but did you see Anthrax?
He was supporting BB King, funnily enough.
Yeah. And there's more chance of BB King releasing another album before that.
Oh, fuck off.
BB King covering Anthrax.
Hey, listen, Anthrax
Any-
covered fucking
anything's
Post
possible.
Ups.
I did. I'm not sure about BB King jumping off like a speaker stacks. Like.
No, he'd have to be sat in his comfy chair. Well, this is true, Tyler.
He was still mobile when I saw him.
No, I have no trouble getting in trouble.
No, we're quite capable of doing that on his own.
Years of practice.
Yeah.
You just need to try harder, Tyler.
Yeah, not quite as much practice as Bill.
Oh no, he's a master of it.
Yeah, Tyler's back live now. I didn't know you were dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot to
Cheers,
say,
now.
I did see kind of news. Well, it is news that they're now saying that Brett Hines was responsible for his own death.
Yeah, did see that. I'm not sort of really read into
The
it.
woman's fault. It was
Oh, by the way,
reckless driving.
happy birthday to Bruce Dickinson. It's his birthday today, apparently.
I'm not really surprised with Brent, to be honest.
See, part of me just thinks, is it just easier to say that because he's not going to defend himself and it saves a court case, it saves money? Is it just
Possibly.
easier to say that it was his fault?
I don't know, mate. And
It's like a lot of these things. We're never going to know the full truth.
at the end of the day, no matter whether it is her fault or it is his fault or whoever's fault it was, he's dead. And that's the sad thing about it.
Yeah. I mean, there were a kid just not far from here, unfortunately, lost his life in a bike accident last week.
Happens all the time.
It does, unfortunately.
Sadly. My cousin, God rest her, her partner, he was killed in a bike accident.
Yeah. Yes.
So luckily, me and Matt survived ours. Matt thought he was fucking Superman.
Most of me survived.
Well, true.
Unfortunately, with bike accidents, you tend to do yourself a bit of damage when you come off a bike.
Yeah.
It's the risk you take.
But I will say, even as I consider myself still a biker, I will say that there's a lot of bikers out there who should fucking stop being twats, because there are some idiots.
Oh, that is so, yeah.
There really are.
Good call on Gene Hoglan on drums.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got to admit, I don't like Gene's style.
Although I have to say, for bass, I would put Jared Smith from Archspire on bass. I hate him because he's actually a guitarist and he only started playing bass to get into Archspire. And he's fucking better than most folk I know that have been playing for, longer than I've been in this earth.
Well, on keyboards and samples, you could have ego.
Go to you. Yeah.
Or you could really push the boat out. You could have Rick Wakeman.
Fuck off. I want it to be a good band.
You can get fucking banned, you know.
An arse band.
Just because you're on fucking screen don't mean you get banned.
If you've got Rick Wakeman on fucking keyboards, you're going to have 25-minute, half-hour solos.
Yeah.
Nobody needs
jizz in the keyboard and get it over and done with quick.
Nobody needs a fucking 25-minute keyboard solo.
No.
He's still to this day. There was an interview on YouTube the other day with him on moaning about something, and he's still trying to justify it. A 25-minute keyboard solo. You think, no, just
no.
That is true, actually, Block, is the only reason I've
fucking hell
picked up the
Martin, there's definitely no need for language like that. We'll banish you back to Napoleon's channel.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Hey.
Notice Tyler hasn't said anything yet.
Yeah, he's keeping quiet on.
Oh, he did comment. Like on.
No, he's not mentioned Little Wayne yet for this super group.
Yeah, he did say, "Don't worry, he won't be putting Jacoby Saddix in the band." Thank fuck, because that guy just cannot fucking sing.
Well, yeah, Block. It's not hard, is it? Really? Oh, he's coming up with excuses now. Look,
Tyler, you're meant to be reading it.
No, it's all right, Tyler. I was only just saying that Jacoby Shaddix is a shit singer, and fuck that guy.
Mind you, Tyler would have to do two things at once then: running, read, and watch. You'd get confused.
Guys can't multitask, you know.
Well, I mean, that'd be like peeling potato and boiling it.
I
No,
learned how to sing and play the bass at the same time. That just proves we can multitask. Can't do it now, but not true. So,
you might want to fact check on that one, Tony.
fuck's sake. I'm going off dinner.
No, I'm pretty sure Anthrax has more. Yeah, but most of Weird Al Yankovic's albums are just rehash of the last one.
14 studio albums. Anthrax beats them. Fuck you, Weird Al.
This is true, Martin. Or the coming flakes.
Potato flakes.
Fuck you, Taylor.
It's all right. A Sunday, mate, just come in and you can rip into bits.
Oh,
Doesn't take much, believe me.
I will.
No,
Don't
I
worry,
do
I
it
will.
every fucking week.
Yeah.
I'll come in and I'll cut his life to pieces.
He's an easy
It will be
target,
my last
especially
resort.
especially when his camera freezes in the sextile position.
Yeah, and I haven't screenshotted it yet. It's going to happen.
Hey, American food would kill most people.
Yeah, it's killing their own country, apparently.
America, food. Doesn't really go together, those two words.
No.
Yeah.
Have you put a sick note in, Tyler?
Yeah. No.
No sick notes.
I'll dock his pay.
Fucking hell, you pay him.
No. I just say I'm going to pay him and he still comes every week. Falls for it every time.
Well, he thinks putting food in microwave, putting stuff in microwave is cooking.
Yeah, but the kids always know when dinner's ready because they're a ding.
Yep.
This is the machine that goes ping.
Oh, back to Monty Python.
Yeah. What's that one? Oh, why not block? Do it.
It does sound a bit like a joke, I must admit, Martin. Yeah. 3 men and an American. Yeah.
Well, it's like the leadership of the Green Party. A Jew, a Muslim, and whatever she is.
I see Mr. Corbyn's party has collapsed.
Oh dear, what a shame. How sad, never mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That didn't last long.
No, Tyler, you got on there for all the stuffed chicken you could eat.
That's a video you don't want to watch. God.
Yeah, Martin, right here you've got a joke. You've got
No.
an Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman. There you go.
You've got the joke.
A Yorkshireman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman.
Well, you're still part of England, aren't you?
That's England. I hate it.
At the minute, anyway.
Look, I'm trying to. I'm
Yes, I know you're
trying to get us free from the shackles of the authoritarian fucking left-wing government.
Fucking don't blame you. Don't you start on the bookies. Don't knock it till
well,
you Tyler.
fucking Magic Grandpa. It's about time he fucking retired. Fucking lifelong fucking politician and still going in his fucking 70s. Sod off, yo.
I tell you what, if he was on life support, I'd take his fucking life support out so I could charge me phone.
Charge me batteries.
That's something for you to try and get hold of for Sunday, Tyler. See if you can get hold of some Buckfast in fucking America. You can try it live on the show.
Yeah. Yeah, that's your challenge. That'll knock the manful out of you.
Tyler on
it'd be a bit strong for him because he's only used to American beer.
It's got alcohol in it.
Yeah. $26,650s? What the fuck? $2,700s? I mean, 8650s.
21.
Lipo.
Yeah.
Exactly, Marty. We're not daft enough to drink it. We import it up there.
Block, I had the fucking 6550 plus, and I fucking got rid of it. I should have kept that thing.
Hey,
Sold it for
Tyler,
$3.50.
where you want to store your batteries, that's your prerogative, sunshine.
Although he is partial to a stack mod.
And well, so we've heard.
Not that I'm judging. Just saying.
Block. They're not tubes, they're valves.
Yep.
PV come out with an amp called the Valve King, not the Tube King.
Let them heat up and get Tyler to change them.
Yeah, but it's how Tyler's going to warm them up, I'm worried about.
Tyler, we did. We just get bored fucking having to do constant fucking...
Oh, look, what do you mean by
Reworking
fucking podwankers? I just don't know what you're talking about.
Tyler, I have
Do
one
you not
point.
remember my collection? Yeah.
Exactly, well. I just like getting Americans up here.
The only reason I don't have any of that stuff left and I am on pods is because fucking X ended up with it all when I fucking moved over here.
True.
On a break, and then she fucking sold it all.
And personally, if I'm doing a live show, it's better to use a pod because then it doesn't interfere with the camera so much. Because I'm not an idiot like Tyler. I don't blow my vapor at the camera every fucking time.
We were talking about this before.
This is
it's just
true.
more convenient, and plus the taste's got. I mean, I'm not being funny, but the taste better in a lot of cases than half the stuff we were fucking vaping on. Anywho, enough of the vape subject because that's a fucking touchy subject here on this particular fucking platform.
Yeah.
Oh, that plastic one. Yeah, it's not bad actually, Martin. I've not tried it with a full-size bar pedal yet. I will do that.
probably wouldn't do as a stomp box, because it would probably break very easily. But yeah,
You've not ordered your Randy Rhodes pedal yet, then?
No, we'll wait while we start the Megatron on next live stream for that.
All right.
Fucking 200 quid for a distortion pedal. Oh, God.
You know somebody's going to bring a clone out of that.
Oh, of course they are.
Just wait for that to come out.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be just as fucking good.
Exactly. And all components will still come from China.
Yep.
Yeah. But hey, at least fucking greenbacks are getting made in the UK again.
Absolutely.
Tyler, if you look on Facebook, there is always someone somewhere giving their opinion on politics. Just ignore him, especially Vic, because he doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't bother actually reading any of the news or the facts. He doesn't look into it. It's just the rantings of a small, angry person.
Isn't that all small people?
Most of them, yeah.
That is a fair comment.
Short man syndrome.
I had a supervisor that definitely had small man syndrome.
Yeah.
And he was a scouser.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And before you watch this, Jenny, and have a go at me, that isn't, I'm not all in it at Scousers. I've got nothing against Scousers.
Yeah, but she's not short. So she's all right. She's not short.
Yeah, but Jenny might hit me.
Oh, tell her to video it if she does.
The thing is, when Jenny doesn't really go into that, like, abrasive, you know, like a really, really abrasive, guttural Scouse accent. That's the one that pisses me off.
In her own words, she can do if she gets pissed off.
But she tends not to.
It's like me though. I mean, I used to go total Glaswegian, proper Glaswegian whenever I get angry. Nowadays, I go totally Northern Irish. For some reason, Northern Irish.
Well, that's it. I'm saying once I get pissed off, full on Yorkshire, and none of you will be able to understand. But there were a kid I used to work with a few years back. He was a Scouser, but he lived in Sheffield because he'd been to uni, blah, 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 shit.
He was a Scouse leader.
Yeah. Scout, I mean, fucking all that's
Oh, fuck it.
Anyway, every time we used to go on a works do on a night out, you could tell how much he'd had to drink because he'd get squeakier and squeakier and squeakier.
You know, somebody who I think had small man syndrome, and yet he wasn't a small person. Dylan.
Oh, Dylan.
Who worked at Jenny's shop for a bit. Whenever I used to phone, like, give a Zoom call or whatever, talk to Jenny when she was in the shop, giving it all the gob. The day I walked in that shop, I said to him, before we went, I said, wait till I turn up, because you've sat me sat down. You haven't seen me stood up. And Jenny went, you're going to get a fucking shot when Matt turns up. And I walked in, put my hand out, shake his hand, grabbed his hand and put him on the floor. Because I just crushed his hand and put him on the floor. And then later that day, he nearly got us arrested by armed police.
What? He's Dylan, it don't surprise me.
I actually thought Jenny was going to fucking beat him to death. She fucking lost it with him.
Bless him. I mean, with a name like Dylan, he's never going to be sharpest tool at draw, is he?
He's not a bad lad.
He's not a bad lad, but He has his moments.
I was completely innocent.
Sadly, that happens all the time in America. That's the sad thing. This is what happens when you let your fucking citizens own guns and easy access to guns, even if you can't legally own one.
Bill, nobody needs to hear a whole accent.
The issue is that the world, this is how the world is going.
It is.
Regarding that, like the Charlie Kirk thing. There's going to be a lot more things like this happening.
It's like I said. Yep. Like I keep saying, the world's not round, it's not flat, it's fucked.
Yep, I totally agree. And I don't know how the fuck we stop it, to be honest, mate.
It can only get worse before it gets any better.
Yeah. And it's going to take a long time for it to get better.
No, I get that, Taylor. I mean, I get the whole thing, you know, it's your civil right. It's written into your own constitution, but if you ask me, if it had never been written into Constitution, there wouldn't be anybody complaining about it. I mean, in other countries, it's not written into their basic rights that you have the right to own a gun, and they get along perfectly fine. Okay, the people still get shot, but less so.
I understand, Tyler, people owning guns if they go what we call wildfowling, shooting for animals. I understand people having guns for sport, as in target shooting, clay pigeon shooting, things like that. Responsible gun owners.
To bed on a Sunday morning.
Responsible gun owners who don't run themselves over. But
no, this is true.
I understand people doing that. What I don't understand in America is that you've got places like Texas where it's quite all right for you to walk down the street with a fully automatic AR-15, and that's okay. That's all right to walk down the street carrying a fully automatic machine gun.
Why? Why would you need it?
You know,
that I don't get, Tyler. I get even having a gun for protection in a vehicle, maybe. Although if nobody had one and the police were shit on the gun laws, would you need it?
I mean, at the end of the day, whether there's good laws or not, the people who are going to use them are going to get out of them no matter what.
Well, that's it. I mean, if you really want, you can get it. But I mean, hence why I said, even in countries where citizens are not allowed to own a gun, people will still get shot, because if you can get a hold of anything these days, but it's going to happen a hell of a lot less than somewhere where it's legal to own one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I mean, the other thing is as well, though, okay, again, I said, I understand it's a right to own one. And these people that do own a gun say, well, you know, people are always going to be out there trying to kill each other, so why shouldn't I defend myself? Well, it's better not having a gun in that case then, if you know that people are going to try and come after you, and, you know, do it the old-fashioned way.
And I agree. It's like what Block just said there about, you know, people using phones while driving in cars. There's the simple way of that, and the technology is there in a car, is that when you get in the car, that car has to go in either a phone holder that's built into the car, and it goes through the car's entertainment system like mine does. The trouble is, I can still pick my phone up and use it if I wanted to. If they made it your phone has to stay there till you stop driving, then you can pick it up.
Yeah. I mean, when I make the phone goes in holder, and that's where it stays until I pull up. The only time I ever I've got not use of the phone, well, it is use of the phone. Only time I ever sort of really use the phone when I'm driving is when I'm using it as a sat nav.
Well, here's a radical idea, right? If they know people are fucking irresponsible enough to be too tempted to use their fucking phone while driving, look at the fucking innovations we've got every fucking day. I mean, my niece's school, you're going back, Christ, about 10 years. 12 years actually. They had mobile phone jammers in the schools, so that as soon as you got in the school grounds, your phone jammed. You couldn't get using it.
They did, yeah. I remember that.
I mean, think of the insurance. Your insurance could cost less.
Your vehicle.
If you have a jammer in your car,
exactly.
There you go. You pay less insurance. Make it more appealing to drivers.
That wouldn't be an issue. I'd do that.
Yeah. Most people would if they know they're going to pay less insurance.
I mean, I've pulled off motorways into service stations to make or take a call.
Yep.
I'm not going to drive down the motorway.
People doing the same, you know.
Because it does take your mind off what you're doing. One, you've got your hand on the steering wheel because you're holding it, and two, you're chatting away with whoever, talking about whatever bullshit you're talking.
Yeah. Well,
and I'm not all for cyclists here, Brock. But the amount of cyclists that have got run over because of people like this, it is a serious problem.
Well, but okay.
I mean, it's not just that. It's like with all these modern day cars. You look at the dashboard; it's just full of fucking iPads.
Look at that.
And you've got to go into so many menus just to switch fucking air conditioning on. Mine's not that modern. Yes, it's got a screen, but basically, I only use it for playing music on.
Mine has
the aircon is on buttons.
Mine has one screen, which is speedo, rev counter, you know, all of that side. Yeah. And your traction control and all that bollocks. Then it has another screen by the side of it, which is for your music and your aircon and all of the other options. And they're all sub menus.
Yeah.
You go into a menu, then you have to look and go into another menu. Then you have to look and go into another menu. And this is just to turn up your aircon or turn your heating up. Meanwhile, you've just run into the back of a 42-ton lorry, you know.
Exactly.
What were you doing? I was turning the heating up. Why can't we go back? You remember when cars had those little dials that you turned?
Oh, you mean like them little switches I've got in mind?
Yeah. Heating up, heating down. Simple.
Fan up, fan down.
It just...
Aircon.
Don't be wrong, I like to be able to connect my phone in for music because I've got like loads of music on the phone. Yep, that's nice. But...
just shove a USB stick in.
And then we've got everybody's favourite, self-driving cars.
Oh, that yeah.
They'll get the hang of it.
That's not a fucking disaster waiting to happen, is it?
Somebody I know, a friend of my son's, Liam, my son, they were driving Norwich down to Norwich somewhere, I think. They were going down. It's not important, but they were going down there to a car place. And Liam's in the passenger seat, and he sent me the video, right? And there's a bloke in a Tesla, and I shit you not, this bloke is sat in there, and he's got it on automatic drive on a motorway, and he's sat there reading a book while he's fucking going down the road.
Yeah, fuck that.
Now, I thought by law, even a self-driving vehicle, you had to be looking.
You still have to be aware of your surroundings.
Liam sat there with his phone in the passenger seat filming, and the bloke went, and went back to his book. I was like, really, mate?
Yeah, I'm sure it's written somewhere. Even with these self-driving cars, you still got to be aware of your surroundings.
Would you trust one? Because I wouldn't, mate.
Would I thought no?
You and I being young people, but growing up through like all the old cars, I'm used to like driving properly. You know, the thought of a car, the car doing it for me, that really scares me.
When cars were proper cars, when they had a manual choke,
used to put a peg behind it to hold it out on a cold morning. Shit, I've just shown my age now.
I remember reading, not reading, it was on a podcast.
Exactly.
Watching it mentioned.
Some of them screens are massive.
It was, I can't remember what city it was, but they were starting the self-driving taxis.
Yeah.
And so this woman was leaving her work, called for a taxi. Taxi pulls in to the car park on the works grounds. Door opens. Girl gets in, sits down. It's already knows where it's going because you need to arrange that before you book, as you're booking. Sorry. So she gets in. Door closes. Door locks. And the car proceeds to just drive round in a circle in the car park. It didn't know where it was going. It had its destination. The route was planned because, they all work off the same fucking systems that you use in your cars, sat navs and whatnot, plus their own navigation system at the actual company that owned the taxis. So, for some reason, the system had basically got itself in a loop and it was going nuts, driving round in a circle. Girl tried to. There was nothing she could do. She can't, because you can't actually drive the car yourself. There was no fucking, override. No override. So she's stuck.
Yeah,
in the car.
the
door doesn't open.
You do get in car when I'm driving, so I'm not surprised.
Ended up the woman had to call the police, who then ended up having to call the taxi company, who then had to call up the car company, who then had to call the fucking AI people to figure out why it was doing what it was doing, and then they had to basically like backdoor into the car, and override it in some fucking remote fucking place.
Fuck's sake.
That was just to get the woman out of the car.
There's that video.
Because the door had locked her in.
There's a video on YouTube. I don't know if anybody else saw this. It's quite a famous one. Tesla wanted it taken down in America, where as two girls in a Tesla, I don't know what model it is, but a Tesla, and they're all using that auto drive, like self-drive.
Yeah.
And the car just takes over. Right? And she's trying everything to stop this car. And she actually burnt the brakes out.
She didn't actually engage it, it just started itself.
Yeah. And as she's driving, they ended up calling the police, and it ended up with a truck driver getting in front, slowing down. So the Tesla like bumped into the back and then eventually managed to stop the car.
Yeah, absolutely, Block. I agree.
Yeah.
Dangerous shit. Apart from what happens if this happens in town. Somebody, you or I, walk out in the road. Car doesn't see the person, bang, dead.
It's
They're
talking about implementing it for public transport now.
Yeah, fuck that.
Your local bus service is going to be an automated fucking service.
The other favourite one.
I wonder why people aren't using public transport anymore.
A few years ago, Volvo trucks came out with I remember that. Yeah, assisted driving system. Okay, And the idea was, if the driver got sleepy or any of that, or missed braking and it saw the car in front, it stopped, regardless.
Right.
So they put this brand new, I think it was a Merc or something, it was whatever it was, in front of this wagon. And you come flying down there.
Straight through it.
It will stop. The managing director of I assure you, it will. And he's bang straight through it. Yeah, that worked.
Yeah, it's about to get worse though, because there's a company, I think they're talking about introducing it to Vegas first. There's a company that's about to start flying taxis. Yep. Flying cars.
Flying out of control taxis.
I mean, I'm not being funny, but I hardly trust taxi drivers right now on the road, never mind in the fucking air.
Yeah.
The Jetsons do acid.
I'm going to say, what do you think it is? Fucking Jetsons.
The Jetsons doing LSD.
Okay, now. We are showing his fucking age now. Jetsons.
No, you have a look, Martin, on YouTube. There is a video of it. I'm sure it's Volvo. It's quite fucking scary because it just wipes out the fucking. It just absolutely obliterates the car.
Well, that's it, bloke. Turn it off, turn it back on again.
Yep. The old IT crowd trick. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
So basically, the solder joints had cracked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they've been doing that in fucking super bikes for years.
Yep.
My bike's not working. Pull over, reboot it. Oh, look, it's working again now.
No.
Good effort.
I did not want something that self-drives. Sorry.
Yeah, fuck that.
Imagine going up the M62 in fucking traffic with the car
Still-
driving itself.
Bad enough with dickers that drive on it anyway. The whole fucking length of it.
Everybody's got auto drive, haven't they?
Yeah.
You know, bumper cars.
Especially that bit between M1 and Manchester. Fuck.
Well, there you go. It's Manchester.
Yeah,
isn't it?
well, yeah.
There's enough dickheads around there.
Yeah. There's
Everybody
plenty of
thinks-
dickers between Wakefield and Manchester.
Most people think, "Oh, that sounds good. That sounds like a good idea." But I mean, I don't fancy sitting in a car and then it suddenly starts driving itself. It's creepy for one. But as I says, I mean, I'm comfortable in cars, but there's always a bit of me that's worried about the person driving. Even when it's my sister or my nephew, I'm still worried about other people's driving.
Yes,
because
please.
I'm not the one in control. Do you know what I mean?
I only get worried when we're upside down.
Yeah. See,
Oh, I know that, Martin. No, trust me, I know that 9 times out of 10, when it comes to anything that has any sort of computer or computing system built into it, that is often the best solution, is turning it off and on again, because especially if it's got a wireless connection, because normally what happens is when the device is in operation, it won't automatically update like most people with us. Because I used to work for Sky years ago.
Oh, so it's your fault.
Service.
it's all his fault. He used to work for Skynet.
People used to get sick of us actually saying, "Have you tried turning it off and on again?" They just thought that was us just bobbing them off, but
Yes,
it
you are.
did work. Because what happens when you turn any system that's connected to a hard line, or if it's Wi-Fi, is when you turn that off and it goes back on again, when it's in its boot up cycle, it'll look for any fresh updates and it'll apply them as it's booting up. Whereas if it's in operation, it might not be able to do that while it's in operation. So
also clears the cache as well.
Exactly.
Oh, it
so
is, Bill.
it is the best solution for practically all systems. With
BT are very good at clearing your cache.
All this talk about driving self-driving cars, it just reminds me of Christine.
Yeah. Here's one for you then. Going back to the motor, do you reckon we'll have self-driving motorbikes? That'll be the next thing.
Oof.
Yes.
Can you imagine that? The bike's going to be coming to a corner.
No.
The bike's going to be coming to a corner. I can do this at 80. No, you can't. Slow down your fucking gun.
If I'm in a vehicle or on a vehicle, in this case of a bike, either I want to be in control of it or another person needs to be in control of it. None of this fucking...
Well, they've already done the computer.
Oh, yeah, Christine, what cool, but you get what I'm saying though, Block.
Hey, don't be dissing Cat Block.
Tyler, no. Never will I own a Tesla.
Speaking of
Bill,
which,
all bolts would drop out before it gets to even 40 on a Harley.
Knight Rider's getting rebooted by Netflix. So it is.
Well, yeah, it's been switched off for 30 years. It's due a reboot.
Yep, it's getting rebooted.
You have reminded me, though. Thank you, Bill. You know, Harley Davidson have done their electric bike, haven't they?
Yes, the General Lee.
Harley Davidson have done their electric bike.
Knight Rider's getting rebooted, and they're also it's going to be a movie at first. I think they're talking about doing a TV series. But what they've done is Netflix haven't just bought the rights to Knight Rider. They're also going to be setting it in the same universe as two other franchises that they've bought over. Sorry, possibly 4 franchises that they've bought over, including Knight Rider. The others being Airwolf. They're setting it in the same universe as the same TV universe as Airwolf. Street Hawk.
Yes.
And the $6 million man.
Yes,
so it's all going to be part of the same.
Stone Cold.
The same
Stone
franchise.
Yes, I am.
Somebody at Netflix has basically went, I miss those shows, and just bought the rights and went, fuck it, I'll make them myself.
What?
Oh, yeah. But the last time I heard about the $6 million man getting remade, it was originally going to be a serious movie, and then they decided, well, it would need to be the $6 billion man.
I'm going to say with inflation.
Yeah, to cover inflation. Yeah, but that ended up making the guys that were working on it think we could be onto something here. We could actually make a joke about it and still call it the $6 million man, but have him with like budget parts. So he's falling apart. And it was going to be Jim Carrey that was going to be playing him.
Wish $6 million.
Oh no, MacGyver, please. They did remake that and it was an absolute fucking...
Oh, no.
Yes, it is terrible.
They're also remaking Murder, She Wrote right now. And it's Jamie Lee Curtis that's playing Jessica Fletcher.
I can see that.
I'm not going to be happy unless they actually just revealed that it was her the whole time. You know, she's like...
Oh, yeah, she was an evil bitch.
Knocking people off everywhere she goes and writing books about it and making millions.
You see, I agree with Brock. Generally, remakes, yeah, I'm not a big fan of. But there have been a few that have worked. Definitely has been a few.
I mean, look at how many remakes have done a fucking Texas Chainsaw?
Oh, just leave it. Well, we said this the other week.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2025. They're going
This will be the fourth one.
At least.
The fourth
They did.
remake. Coming.
They did obviously 1, 2, and 3 originals. They did a remake in 2003, 2005, 2009. They did a remake on Netflix in 2020, I think.
Oh, totally, Martin. I watched the fucking pilot and that was enough.
And now they're going to do a remake in 2025. And you look at I've seen like what he's supposed to look like, and it looks like sort of a cross between the Joker. It's like the Joker, and it just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
The whole point was because he had a skin disease. He had a crippling skin disease. That was the whole point.
Yeah.
I
by the way, the second series of Wednesday is fucking fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And it has gone darker, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's gone a lot darker.
I'm not going to ruin it, but I'm not going to ruin it. I'm not going to give away any spoilers.
No. But Burt Reynolds was the only good part about that fucking Dukes of Hazzard film. Rest of it,
he was funny.
Yeah.
We just find him so funny.
Yeah, he does in every film.
Yeah.
How much genius in the casting department was that for Grandma Adams? Don't say who it is.
And Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a nice touch.
I want the Christopher Lloyd thing. I want that. That's all I'm saying. I really want that.
And also, I don't know if many people will I can't say, but Tyler, cover your ears for 10 seconds. I'll give you a thumbs up when it's safe to, or anybody that doesn't want spoilers, I'll put the thumbs up when I've stopped. Okay, you have until the count of 3, and I'm going to watch my screen here so I can see myself counting to 3, and then I'm just going to go ahead and say it. So if you don't want to hear, close your ears until you see me putting the thumbs up. 1, 2, 3. Heavy delay.
It's heavy, man.
Right. I'm just waiting until I see myself putting 1, 2, 3 up, and then I'm just going to go ahead.
I've noticed there has been a big delay on YouTube recently.
Hurry up.
Fucking hell. That is a big delay.
There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Joanna Lumley, genius, but
yes,
not many people will have clicked onto this. But you know how the headmistress came back?
Yep.
And Wednesday says, "Oh, what kind of fresh hell is this?" And she says, "Oh, this isn't hell." But I could see why you would think that. Not many people got that. They just thought, oh, you know, that's just an offhanded joke. But that was actually a reference to Sandman, because he actually played Lucifer in Sandman, Lucifer Morningstar. The same Lucifer that was supposed to be in the show Lucifer, although the angels and all that and the fallen angels are, you know, androgynous looking. Hence why they chose Gwendolyn Christie. Anyway, thumbs up.
It's all right. You can fuck off now, Tyler.
Tyler!
I don't call the contents over. You can come back.
Yeah. Does that mean we've got to dumb it down again now?
What, a semi-Americanify it?
Yeah.
What do you mean pretty funny without sound? I'm pretty funny with sound as well. You fucker.
You racist.
I know. That's very Scottish, that is.
He's either been anti-Scottish or anti-Irish.
Aye.
Oof. That's a double whammy, that.
You're in shit now, mate. You are.
Oh,
No, I'll tell you what
Lisa.
he's been. He's been anti-Gaelic.
holy shit, was that a fucking spammer?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
I never even... Christ, you got on that quick, because I never even saw them.
Fucking remove that shit.
Yeah, I was the same, Lisa, at the end of that season. I was like, no, I want it now.
Wait, show on there.
That could be true, actually. It could be Comrade Starmer's secret account.
Well, you never know.
If it is,
we're definitely on his watch list.
if it is, fuck you cunt.
Exactly, Lisa. Lee was too quick. It never even come up in chat.
No, it's on Twitch.
Ah, right, okay.
It's one of them Twitch spammer scammers.
Oh, you streaming to Twitch as well now?
I thought we'd try it with dual streaming for a bit, but I don't think we're getting many. I don't think we're getting many views on this, so I'll probably ditch it for the next one.
Nah, keep it going.
It's not costing you anything, mate.
Well, true.
Yes, Bill, we probably are all on the digital watch list to truth
Yeah.
including you, Bill. Don't think you're getting out of this one.
Yeah, but don't forget, Bill's got the advantage. He's a vampire, so he can change into a bat and then fly through the gulag.
My first comment on the channel, auto-modded. That's a good sign. That was going to go on.
Bill puts his cape on and vanishes into the night.
Yep. All you can see is the fishnets.
And the click, 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 click up the hill. It's like hill. Oh.
Oh, me too, Martin. I think we all would.
If they arrested everybody that was putting something anti-Starmer, they wouldn't have enough prisons.
Well, they ain't got enough prisons now for everybody that they've locked up for by putting naughty words on social media.
Yeah. Yeah, you get arrested for calling Starmer a cunt, but they'll quite freely let, terrorists out who kill people on London Bridge.
Oh, and they're just saying good luck to you.
Yeah, I mean that.
No, he shouldn't have even been fucking let out. No, and hotels. Evening, Ortwind. How you doing, buddy?
How's it going, dude? Been a while.
Block. They'll build them on fucking Outer Hebrides.
They have gulags in Scotland already. They're called council estates.
It's called Glasgow, huh?
It's called the SNP headquarters.
And for category AA or AAA prisoners, it's called Clyde Bank.
G just got out in time.
I was born in there. I was born in the darkness. To quote Bane. I was born in the darkness.
Well, that's it. That's it, Bill. Can they lock people up for stating fact?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I remember you saying about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was shit.
Well, this fucking current government to summit, all praying to their WEF and Fabian Masters
Fucking idiots.
for the greater good.
Oh, God.
Nah, Lisa, I don't think they are. That implies a higher purpose and higher intelligence. We all know that's fucking few and far between in fucking
A
Parliament.
higher intelligence, and it involves politicians. Yeah.
Well,
That's
why
fucked.
do you think I titled this show "The Fucking Lunatics Are Running the Asylum"?
Wow.
Fucking Lamy is the fucking deputy PM. Jesus wept.
Yeah, he is a higher life form. In that case, I'm glad I am a lower life form. Because if he's a higher life form,
I'm happy being a pleb. Well, we know that. I mean, like I told you the other day, I did send DW down the rabbit hole of looking into the Fabian Society.
oh God. Yeah, where is he tonight anyway?
I know, I did tell him.
He's really has fallen down that hole, hasn't he?
Yes.
He's joined up.
I don't think even he'd be that fucking daft. Tyler might.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. In the government, that's always happened with governments, anywhere in the world. The governments have never liked anybody who has their own thought process.
No.
You've
Or
only
like
got to
question things.
look back through all the great thinkers, scientists of the world, and philosophers.
Well, Bill, even amoebas are a higher form of fucking life form than Lammy.
Yeah.
Evening, Lux.
Hey, look.
How you doing?
I'm trying to work out the nationality of that name. And I'm probably going to get in trouble.
Well, you're very good at getting in trouble, so you might as well just carry on.
I'll keep it quiet there.
Yeah, we've been talking about it, Solarski.
Yeah. Spoke about it earlier.
Yep.
I hate to say it, but this is not going to be the first or last.
No.
There's going to be a lot more killed. And like we said earlier, this is not a random conspiracy theory coming. This is not a random thing.
No.
Oh, no, it's been targeted.
You won't be able to trace it back to the people that did it, obviously. But they're in power.
Oh, right. I was saying it earlier on.
Well, we all get weird looks.
The more this kind of shit happens, the more justified a certain president is in sending the troops into every fucking major city to keep his control.
Yeah.
And get everybody out that he doesn't like or doesn't agree with.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
whether it is part of a certain agenda or not, it's certainly feeding into it.
Yeah. And I can see fucking Stammer or whoever takes over doing exactly the fucking same.
Well, there's still this thing, and I know there's a lot of people don't believe the New World Order thing. We know there's people who are big in finances, big in government, certain important figures, high up people, politicians and so on. And we know there are meetings of those people at the Bilderberg Group.
Just have to look at our lot. They've been meeting with BlackRock, fucking Bill Gates.
Yeah. So we know the evidence is there. If you want to listen to the BBC News or whoever you watch, that's fine. Watch whatever news you want, but don't ever believe what they're saying to you and take it for granted, because
everything with a pinch of salt.
You've got
question everything.
Yeah. You know, look into yourself, and if it looks dodgy, pretty much guarantee it is.
Like anything else, if it sounds too good to be true, it is.
Yeah.
Well, put it this way, right? You look at what's just been happening recently, right? In the American news about a certain list and the people that are on that list, supposedly. Right?
You mentioned the list once, but we got away with it.
Allegedly.
Yep. So then they've got someone who was apparently willing to speak on those claims, who is in prison. Certain person in prison that was prepared to speak if needed. Then another certain person's lawyer who had defended this said person is the only person present at a meeting with this prisoner, and all of a sudden, within days after that meeting, the prisoner gets moved from max security to laxed security and has a cushy life now. Strange that.
Wow. I think it's just a coincidence.
Did you see the missing minutes actually turned up? Missing minutes of the video.
Oh, was it turned up?
Turned up. The House, Congress actually released it. They found it and they released it to the press. It shows now. Not only does this prove that they were trying to cover something up, that administration was trying to cover something up, because Pam Bondi was on camera, caught saying this is a normal procedure for maximum security prisons to, with their monitoring systems being automated, every night for 3 minutes the system shuts down while it reboots. Aye, that's fucking secure, innit? So anybody can do whatever the fuck they like in those 3 minutes. Aye, very likely. So she was adamant about this, that this is a normal thing that happens. 3 minutes is missing from all footage in all prisons with this system, this security system. So not only has now she been called a bullshitter, it's now proven that they were caught in the act of trying to cover it up. But as well as that, why is she not getting the sack?
Exactly.
Can anybody trust that woman in that job from that moment after she's blatantly been called a liar? Because in the video, right, supposedly what had happened was in that 3 minutes. Now, how would he? This is the thing, right? Supposedly, it was a known fact that this system, according to what she was implying, it's a known fact that this system went down every night at a certain time in order for the files to, the monitoring footage to be sent off to another server, and the other server kicks in, yada yada, fucking bullshit. So it was apparently common knowledge in the prison, hence why he chose that time to hit the self-die button, supposedly. Now, in the footage, you then see at least 4 guards at his door. At least 4. It actually looked about 6, all at his door. And this is as the camera had just went down. So he hadn't hit his self-die yet. So it now implicates these guards in being part of that process.
Oh, yeah.
So either they're guards that have been paid off, or they weren't guards at all, and it was just a certain team that had been sent in, to do the job undercover. But regardless, they've now been caught on camera in the missing footage that had now been released.
I'm just trying to work out if you have a server system. You've got a main hard drive on that system. It shuts down. It's not one hard drive on a fucking security system.
No, but that's what she was trying to imply. I mean, if you're going to have a system like that, Leo, you know better than any of us here right now. You're going to have a system like that. You have a backup system, so that when that system needs to, if this was the case, if that system has to go and do its thing and send all these files and shut itself down to do that, or go idle in order to do that, you have another system that kicks on a minute or two beforehand that simultaneously kicks in and restarts recording to account for that 3 minutes, so that nothing's lost. What fucking? What normal person is going to trust a system like that for security? You're not.
No,
because you basically have a fucking gaping hole sitting there in your system that you can do whatever the fuck you like with.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's now got it cushy apparently, so it looks like she's been paid off and is likely to say whatever the fuck they tell her to say.
Well, it's same with certain governors in certain prisons that are certain, shall we say, with the initials TR, have been in certain prisons. That them governors were definitely told to do things and keep it quiet.
Yeah, there's a lot more going on than what any of us know. Know. Guaranteed.
I mean, whether you agree with his stances on certain things or not, there's some fucking shady shit went off while he was inside.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's no doubt he was guilty of a lot of very dodgy stuff. He was guilty of.
Yeah.
But this is a cover-up to cover themselves and those involved.
I mean, you only have to look close to home. How much stuff has a certain Prime Minister been covering up when he was head of the CPS?
Well, and since he was Prime Minister with those rent boys that.
Yeah. Those certain young boys from Ukraine.
Allegedly went round. Yeah, there's.
Oh, I know there are, Martin, but I mean that's just a daft one. As Bill said, you would have a redundancy system for that kicks in, and like Bill said, dual records as that other one has to go and do its thing. It's common sense for a fucking max security prison.
I'm glad Starmer cracks you up.
Before the video even turned up, everybody knew that was bullshit.
Of course, a security system like that will have at least 2 RAID disks plus a backup system.
There's no way you need shutting down to transfer. No way.
I'd like to. No, I best not say that. Five armed police might fucking turn up at door.
No, we still have freedom of speech here. I don't know for how long, but
freedom of expression, allegedly.
Yeah.
Although I'm sorry, but it's not a crime to call someone a cunt.
I resemble that fact.
Show me where in the law that it says that it's against the law to call someone a cunt, especially if they are indeed a cunt.
I don't mind somebody calling me a cunt.
Well, you are a cunt.
Exactly. It's just being honest. I just think the police would say if you call somebody a cunt and it causes offence, we're back to that one again, or they deem it as harm to their person.
So what?
So
that's my opinion. If you ask me, though,
if it's your opinion, that's your opinion. You're allowed your opinion. So
exactly, it is my opinion that A is a cunt.
There was a case years ago where somebody turned around and told his copper to fuck off, and it went to court, and the judge basically turned around in court and said, "Why is this in front of me?" All the man has done is turned around and said, "Fuck off to you. Why is it in court?" Well, it offended me, and the judge threw it out of court. If you're going to arrest people for using, stuff like that, that's ridiculous.
Here, Bill.
Yeah.
We second that, Bill.
Yeah.
We thank you for the honourable gentleman agree with his comments.
Yeah. Well, I can start with one prison, and I'll call it Wanky Wakefield.
What's the mansion?
Yeah.
Oops.
Why America has decided to call these such stupid names?
Evening, Greg. How you doing, bud? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Greg.
I don't even know who the guy is.
I've seen him on a few things. And regardless of what he was saying, I just think, it's a point.
It's like what I said a few minutes ago about TR. It don't matter whether you agree with his point of view or not. Just fucking debate him.
I mean, I've watched some of his stuff. I've watched it because he's obviously got.
Yeah, we've watched quite a bit of
it, and some of it I've watched, and I've sat there and I thought, "Fuck's sake, you're talking absolute bollocks." But
to be shot and killed for an opinion is just wrong.
at the end of the day, a lot of what he's saying,
you can agree with.
He's correct on what he's saying. I just think the way he puts it out there isn't probably the best way. I think there's better ways he could put it out there.
Exactly, Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I mean, if you're gonna start shooting people for an opinion,
like I said, the world's not round, it's not flat, it's fucked.
Then you have millions of fucking fallen soldiers fucking rolling in their graves that fucking fought and died so that you could have a fucking opinion.
Well, I said months ago on our show,
world wars.
I said months and months ago that we are heading for a system like the Second World War and Adolf Hitler. We've already started with destroying of books in schools, getting rid of certain books, getting rid of educational stuff. We want to bring in certain woke books and certain things in schools on how to teach children regarding the woke views. What's next? We're going to have a big pile of books outside, like the Houses of Parliament, and burn them all.
Yeah. Well, why do you think we bought 1984 before it got fucking banned?
Yep. I've got that on hardback version, and I've got it on audiobook on my phone as well.
Might have to have a look for Animal Farm as well before that gets banned.
Not that version, Tyler.
No, Tyler, no. But it's like I said, as soon as this lot got in, social credit scores are going to be coming in.
Yeah. Well, we all said, I mean,
we started to see it now. Digital IDs. What the fuck? Fuck that right off.
You see, I wouldn't have a problem with digital IDs if it was given as an option, a free option to people, and say, you can have, if you want to, have this, and then you don't have to use your driving license or whatever. This is proof of.
Yeah.
That's fine. But to be forced into it and then tracked everywhere you go, which is because guarantee is going to be some sort of chip and pin in the card.
Of course there is.
They're going to track you. They're going to track where you go. They're already doing that with mobile phones and the internet anyway, and Google.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing. I always turn that off on my phone. Because you get when you've been driving and you connect your phone, it comes up. If you were driving for so many hours in the last week, that gets turned off. But I don't. Well, it's none of your business where I fucking drive.
Electric cars. Oh, you've driven so many thousand miles this month. You're not going to drive anymore.
Yeah.
So you've got your credits back.
And we were talking. It was on our show. It was on my show. We were talking about not enough electrics charge EV vehicles. And as I said,
game acted.
You've got BYD, the Chinese company who make electric cars, who own a company called, I think it's Dolphin Electric or something like that. Big electric. Octopus, sorry, yeah. Knew it was a sea animal, but anyway. And they own that. And I can see what they're going to do is they're going to use all of their electric vehicles as power banks. So you charge your car up, you go to work, you charge your car up, you come home, you bung it on charge. You've got full charge in there. They can go in and they can take charge out of your car, back in,
just reverse it,
and then sell it at an upmarked price to the bloke next door. So it's free money for them. And it's simple. They can do it. There's anybody who says, "Oh no, they can't do that." Yes, they can.
Of course they can. Going back to Marty's thing, I'll fucking proudly fly that fucking Yorkshire flag all the time. Bollocks to them.
Why shouldn't you?
Exactly.
Why shouldn't you be allowed to, like, if G wants to fly either the Irish or the Scottish flag, the English flag, whatever. If you want to fly these flags, fucking fly them.
Absolutely.
And I understand it if somebody's trying to fly like Second World War Nazi flags, that's a bit different. Then yes, and I agree, ban it, definitely. But if it's just flying your own flag, sorry.
Yeah. Why when you get... I'm not going to mention her name because she's not fucking worth it. Certain people saying, oh, the Cross of St. George or the Union flag, it's racist. No, the flag itself isn't racist. It's the intent behind putting it up. Is that racist? Or what they're doing with the flag?
Just because certain people have committed certain crimes and justified it by, saying they done it for their country doesn't mean the flag itself is racist or the country. I'm sorry.
That's going back to the fucking satanic panic back in fucking 80s. Oh, such and such. Count Grishnak burnt all these churches down. You like metal, you must be burning churches down. Fuck off.
I will add, though, that the Nazi flag is the exception because they stated that they were all against everything that wasn't them.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, they did.
That is the exception.
So, yeah, do I have an issue with the Nazi flag? Damn right I do. Partly because most of us have family fought in those or were involved in the Second World War and fought for us and our rights.
I mean, but the actual swastika itself were actually a peace symbol.
But again,
originally,
it was just perverted by the Nazis.
Yeah.
So,
excuse me. My teeth are floating.
And I'll definitely proudly fly that Yorkshire flag along with the anthrax flag. Because you've got speakers now.
The thing is, right, why shouldn't you, if you're American, fly the American flag? Or if it's a state,
No problem.
Fly, if you're Texas, the Texan flag, or Ohio, or whatever state you're from. Why should you not be proud of your state or country and say, I'm proud? What's wrong with that? I don't see any issue with that. And Americans are proud to do that. Same with Canadians, proud to do that.
Yeah.
But over here, as long as I've been on this earth, there's been this issue that we can't fly the flag of St. George.
Yeah, it's not a new thing. This has been going on for decades.
I mean, a month's time, that's 53 fucking years it's been the same. So, and from what, shut up you, and from what my dad said, it was the same, going back before that. So,
well,
it's disgusting.
Well, look, just because your skin will be turning like that soon.
What do you mean soon? This is makeup, mate, I tell you.
It's not fucking makeup.
Bill has to sweep his coffin out every morning.
Yeah. Is that with or without the maid's outfit?
But now I'm thinking of little Nicky and the pineapple. I've come to the conclusion after 35 odd years that the schizophrenic brain is susceptible to small ideas. You only have to put a small idea in my head. I shouldn't be telling you this. You only have to put a small idea in my head and it just multiplies. It's like planting a seed of bad ideas and it just off it goes.
Well, we noticed that. I said, I've been thinking about writing a song about this. 20 minutes later, here you go, some lyrics.
I enjoy doing them, mate. I do.
That coming back through your speakers.
Oh, look at here. It's Charlie Mingus. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's me
Martin,
like it.
yeah, Martin, I could definitely see Bill dressed up as Freddie Mercury in that video.
Oh,
Speaking of
God.
which, did you see Brian May cut all his hair off?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know whether it were true or not. I did see something pop up earlier, but I ignored it.
And also, they've patched things up with John Deacon. Him
Really?
and John Deacon and Roger Taylor are going to be working on some new stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's just, I mean, I get there's certain flags in America you probably don't want to fly, like, you know, in the South, like the Dixie's flag, and, you know, Confederate flag maybe is not a good idea down in the South.
Hey, Dimebag got 2 guitars with it on.
And they look cool as fuck.
They're fucking, hey, if I could get hold of one, I fucking would.
I get people have an issue with, like, certain, like I said, like the Nazi ideals and the Ku Klux Klan thing, and I get people having an issue with that, and I see why. Obviously, they have an issue with that, and that's yeah. If it's pure racism for racism's sake, then that's that's wrong. Definitely wrong. Racism has no part in modern society.
No.
I don't give a shit what colour or where somebody's from. If I get on with somebody, I'll get on with them. If I don't, I don't.
End of the day, there's 2 kinds of people in this world. There's them that's all right and you get on with, and there's twats. Like us 3.
I'd actually agree with you there, Martin. I think Adam Lambert did do a good job with Queen. I think Adam Lambert. I mean,
what if Freddie? No, but
Freddie was irreplaceable, wasn't he? I mean,
exactly.
But yeah, I think Adam Lambert. I thought he was all right. Yeah,
Adam Lambert was really good.
Yeah. I mean, there's very few people that could have been thrown into that situation and pulled it off.
He's got the range to do Freddie's lines almost the way he done them originally.
Yeah.
The thing that I like about him, though, is that the guys in Queen wanted to record new stuff, and he was the one that said, nope, I ain't ready to piss on Freddie's legacy by doing something really shit that the fans won't like. You know, and then, you know, that's pretty much pissing in Freddie's grave. I like him for that.
You don't want to piss off the Irish potato.
Oh, God.
I don't mind him. Me?
No, the Southern Irish potato.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but...
The audio file.
Mm-hmm.
that thinks that getting MP4 stems is remixing. Yeah.
No.
I'll tell you about that later.
No, it's not.
He also thinks AI is remixing, but...
No. Yeah, but this guy knew what he was doing because he had KRK monitors.
You send him down the route and tell him to buy a set of 8-inch fucking Yamahas.
Yeah. Now, Gary, you need some NS10s.
Just trying to
Only
think.
£2 a piece.
There's another mate that keeps cropping up on expensive fucking studio ones as well. There's a few really expensive ones.
Oh, absolutely.
So that when he was on about headphones, I just started sending him screenshots of headphones I wanted to own. Like a set of Nardos with the walnut olive wood.
Oh, talking of headphones. Earlier on we were watching what's she called? Oh, Charismatic Voice, and she were recommending these headphones. She put a link in description, so Lisa went and had a look at them, and then she went, "Fuck that!" And she showed me. Said, well, yeah, they are Beyerdynamics. What about £600? Yeah.
Do you remember Chris Bell?
Yeah.
He got given some Beyerdynamics. And he was talking to me one day when he first started that channel, and he went, I don't get it. These headphones, he said, doesn't matter how much I crank the computer at volume. He says, I can't get the volume out of them. Well, what ohms are they? I don't know. So give me the fucking number. I looked them up. 32 ohm. So I said, you need a preamp.
Yeah.
What? Says you need a preamp. Why? I said, because
£700 for Beyerdynamics.
without a preamp, you're not getting enough voltage. I said, you're not getting the voltage, so you're not getting the volume.
Yeah.
How much is a decent preamp? He was another one when I told him the price of a decent preamp, he shit himself.
We've watched a few reaction channels, but same with these. That little Vox amp I've got, it'll go into different ohmage of speakers.
Yeah.
But as the ohmage goes up, yeah, at 4 ohms it's 50 watts.
Yeah, but people don't get this, do they? They don't.
No. 8 ohms, it's 25 watts. 16 ohms.
I'll stick with the headphones I've got. They do me.
Yeah. I mean, eventually I will upgrade from these headphones, but
there you go. There's a lovely set of hi-fi man Susavaras.
that's easy for you to say.
It wasn't. My teeth are nearly gone. How much are they coming in at? 45 ohm. Frequency range 6 to 75,000 hertz.
Nobody's going to be able to hear all that.
Exactly.
No. Humans can only hear between 30 to 20,000 hertz.
Yeah, you don't even want to know. These are fucking insane.
It's like people when they're talking about like TVs, you know, and they're saying, "Oh, can you imagine what it's going to be like after 8K?" You're not going to be able to notice the difference because
most people can't
humans
see.
are only able to see in 8K definition.
No.
That is the maximum we can see.
But this is it. I mean, it's like, same with cameras. Oh, this camera or that camera or camera on this drone will do 8K. Yeah, but most people are either watching in 4K or 1080p. So what's the fucking point?
Yep.
And the PC that you need to actually edit and render that video in 8K, look me. Exactly, Martin.
Mate, over the years, I've given advice to so many people with audio, hi-fi stuff. That I don't do it anymore. I just go, it's like, I'll point them in the right direction, but
Yeah. Right. I mean, you've got the same speakers as me now, ain't you, G? These Personas ones. For this small room, they're absolutely perfect.
They're bloody good. They're a hell of a lot bassier than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
When I saw them on the screen, I was like, are they going to be all right? Fucking hell, yeah. Yeah, they've got.
I mean,
you a bass or something that size.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, I use the headphones to check the bass and the low end. Absolutely.
I'll be doing the same because I couldn't trust.
You've heard. Most of you have heard my mixers on these speakers.
It'll be good to have the monitors for playback, and like getting levels. Yeah. I won't be doing any mixing on them, any EQ or anything like that, because it's because you've got them, but they're a wee bit muffled sounding.
They can be. Would I upgrade these to the 5s? Yeah. But would I need them in this room? Would I need the 5s in this room? Probably not. I think the 5s would be a bit too much in this room. Yeah. It is only quite a small room, this one. Now, if I move into a bigger room, when God forbid, I'm not religious, but when Papa Wizard passes away, that room that I'll set up as a studio is a lot bigger than this. Then I probably would upgrade to the 5s.
I'm still going to get the Callies eventually. I've still got my heart set on getting a pair of Callies, the LP6s, but because you can mix on them, you can mix in these, but as I say, I couldn't trust them the same as I do these headphones.
I do mix on these. All I usually use headphones for is just for checking low end.
Mm-hmm.
We've been semi-open back.
I might get used to them.
I'm going to say it's just a case of getting used to speakers.
Yeah.
It's just a case of listening to your favourite tracks on them, see how they sound on them speakers, and then you'll be able to sort of transfer that into your own mixers.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, Marty. Yeah. There's do a mix. Think, yeah, it's working okay on these. Bang it onto a USB drive. Check it in the car.
It's funny you saying that, Lisa, because my PC done something really weird earlier on. I was sitting here watching YouTube. I've got dual monitors, and the screens went black, but I could still hear because I was testing these speakers out, and I could still hear that the thing was playing. The computer was still on. Both screens went at the same time. Then it all came back on.
Oh, the checking your shot credit scores.
It was only the right monitor, and my wallpaper was black. Oh, what the fuck? Had to do a full fucking reset. It was weird. It's the first time like that's happened with this thing.
It's a dodgy graphics card.
Nothing dodgy about it. A fucking beast, that thing.
It is.
You can't even get them anymore because they were fucking snapped up that quick. Still better than the fucking 50 series.
The thing is, if you, unless you're running modern games, you don't need an overpowered GPU anyway these days.
See, I do play the odd high-powered game though, so. Plus, I was needing a decent card for going online and editing video and stuff.
Well, we know you upset somebody when you got that graphics card.
Yes. a certain Mr. Nick brought it over from the US of A, got me it for a bloody good price. I mean, I think they were retailing for about at least 600.
Yeah.
When they first came out. It was the cheapest he could get them. Somehow he managed to find one for, I think it was 500, 550 our money.
I know Nick's really good at getting.
So I managed to sell a kidney and get the money to him, and he brought it over.
I've told you, but I don't fucking need out. Just because we might be going guitar shopping at least once while we're away.
I don't know, Martin. I think it was just random. It's been quite stormy over here today, so I don't know if it was like a slight surge.
Could be.
Because it's been really stormy here today.
Told you it don't matter about me. I don't give a shit.
I'm the same. I couldn't care less about getting gifts. I love Christmas, but not for the reason most people like it for. Most people just love it because they get fucking gifts. But that's the bit I hate about it.
I don't give a monkeys. I'm working this year.
I normally worked Christmas because the only bit I looked forward to was the dinner and spending time with the family.
Yeah. I'm working Christmas Day, Boxing Day, 26th and 27th this year. But at least I've got New Year off.
Yeah.
So I might be a bit tipsy New Year's Eve.
Has to be done.
Has to be done. Well, I mean, what we got? We got the Ockentoshian. We've got the Jamesons.
Bastard.
We've got the Moonshine.
Does that mean you're planning on doing a New Year's fucking show?
No, we're not the one on New Year. We might do one between Christmas and New Year again. We'll see.
No, maybe. Yeah. So I ain't got much planned this year.
It's weird because I used to love New Year's Eve.
Same thing, really, to be fair.
But I used to love it because, like, okay, in Scotland we love Christmas as well, but like Hogmanay New Year's Eve, that was the big party for all Scots, and it was the weirdest thing because, like, no matter where you went, I mean, Clydebank, as Matt pointed out earlier, is a rough town. It is rough.
Just slightly.
You couldn't look at somebody without them thinking that you were going to stab them or that you were trying to start something. But see, every year on New Year's Eve, as soon as it turned New Year's Day, you could walk about that town freely no matter what time in the morning. And even the fucking hooligans would be like, Happy New Year! And they'd be happy to see you. It was so weird.
Yeah.
And then the day after, they'd be back to fucking trying to stab you.
Martin, in this household, every day's Halloween.
Halloween, yeah, I'd go with Halloween.
Even Halloween, I don't.
The Halloween song is already written, recorded, done. I've just got to do the video for it.
Have you noticed though, Matt, the only one they really properly celebrate over here is Christmas. New Year's, everybody just goes to their bed. Like New Year's Eve, they wake up and they stay up until like 12 and then say, Happy New Year, and then go to their bed.
What the fuck?
Everywhere else in the world, it's like, fucking party.
Yeah.
Over here, everybody's like, go to bed.
I don't know. It's a strange one, that.
It is, because, I mean,
but
the Irish aren't
every
exactly
day's a party in Ireland, isn't it? They've got to have one day off.
Yeah, the Irish love a party, and comes to New Year's when they should be having one, and they don't.
Exactly, but for some, I mean, it doesn't matter what town you go to in Northern Ireland, the place, you're lucky to find anybody still awake.
Really?
And New Year's Eve going into New Year's Day. The rest of the world, as I said, is up partying until fucking ridiculous o'clock.
Yeah.
It's strange. It's very, very strange.
Because I mean, like, I remember when I first moved over and, I made new mates, started hanging out with them, and I thought, and I was like, what are you doing for New Year's? And they're like, nothing, just going to bed. I'm like, what? Because I'm expecting like parties, because it was the done thing every year in Scotland. You had to throw a party or at least go to a party.
Yeah.
It was the done thing. Even if you didn't like parties, you went to a fucking party on New Year's.
I mean, even though it's us two, we sort of even we just have a bit of a party, even though it's just us two. Yeah, we'll get some snacks in, watch some movies, eat New Year in, carry on drinking.
I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's a religious thing over here in the Irish, and what it is. It's strange.
The weirdest thing. It's like you said, Matt. I mean, you would think, you wouldn't exactly have to twist their arms to get them to have a drink over here.
Oh no.
It's like you just mention a drink and they're like, I'll have one. New Year's. I'm going to bed.
Yeah. You ever want to cause a punch up in Ireland? Stop tea and alcohol. If you stopped tea and alcohol, you would have the uprising. You wouldn't believe. People would die. Seriously, there would be murders. Ireland without the tea bag is.
Oh, they've got to have their tea.
Every time you go around somebody's house, it's like the tea's out. And I don't drink tea. I prefer coffee, but every time tea.
Yeah.
Are you hungry? No. I'll make you a sandwich.
Come on.
Yeah, it is. You end up with like a 3-course meal.
Yeah. Well, it's same in this area. It's like thinking of my old band. We're up at his one Saturday, and it's like his mum. Oh, we're just about to have tea. They were only having ash, steel meat, whatever you want to call it. You want some? No, I'm going to go home and get some. No, go on. Here you go. Here, this down your neck. Okay.
It's like
everybody was like that when I was raised.
Yeah. It seems to be
especially from that village, Grimesthorpe. No, you don't argue with anybody from that village.
Yeah. Didn't matter what mate it was. If I went to a mate's house and it was coming close to dinner time, they were like, stay and have your tea here. Stay and have your tea here. And I'm like, no, I need to go home. You know, I need to have my dinner. My mum will have my dinner ready. And they're like, have your dinner here, for God's sake.
Yep.
No bother. All right.
I mean, Scotland and Ireland are very, very similar in that way. They really are.
Very similar.
You
very
don't
very welcoming.
And if it's
We
like
like strangers. We like strangers. We just don't like everybody else.
the mums more than
I
that.
think you find Scotch, Irish, to a certain extent, Yorkshire folk are all pretty similar.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all hate the Welsh and the fucking English.
If it's a mum or a nan,
Scottish.
you don't fucking argue with them. You fucking don't argue ever. It's like, you know.
If I'm not mistaken, in the old kingdoms, I believe that part of the country was technically part of Scotland at one point.
Possibly. I know at one point we were part of Northumbria.
Yeah.
Well, parts of Northumbria were definitely part of Scotland, weren't they?
Yeah. I think we were going back.
Oh, you're going back to about pre-Roman. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking.
We're going back, pre-Roman sort of Viking era.
I mean,
Even before the Vikings rose to power, not until the later half of the first millennium.
There's been a link between the Irish and the Scots going back 4,000 or 5,000 years.
Yeah.
It's that old.
And apparently, Scotland was one of the first proper civilizations on this island. Proper to actually establish a proper, town, city type kind of thing. As they found in Scarborough.
Until you got Sonny Bean.
What?
Until you got Sonny Bean.
He didn't do any harm. He was just looking after his family. You've got to remember when the Scots got in trouble when they needed help during the wars, who did they call? The Irish. No, they called the Irish. They needed a bunch of crazy bastards to help them, so they called the Irish.
Well, yeah, we've always been like that.
And it was sort of funny, wasn't it?
We are the Scots are the reason that the Romans didn't build a wall just to establish a border. No, they built that wall to keep us from fucking killing them. Because the Scots were wrecking the Roman army. It's
like the Romans had a look over there and went, fuck that,
They literally put the wall up to keep us out because we were going in skirmishes and fucking doing them all. We were sending the Picts in, and the Picts were the Scottish version of the Berserkers. No, he is not. His mother is Scottish. Fuck you, Martin. His mother is Scottish. Donald Trump is not. Anywho.
Trump is as much Scottish as what fucking Biden is Irish.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he wasn't very welcome over here, fucking enough.
But yeah, we were sending the Picts in to do away with Roman legionnaires and whatnot. And the Picts were Scotland's equivalent of the Viking berserkers.
Yeah, they were a bunch of nutcases.
Nut jobs.
They later went on and changed their name to Glaswegians.
It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, the Picts were fucking nuts. Make berserkers look like fucking amateur boxers. I can believe that, actually.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
who's
true.
actually really fucking welcoming to, you know, like tourists and whatnot, and are actually really nice people, are, funnily enough, the Welsh.
I think it depends where you are in Wales.
Yeah, so certain
Yeah,
parts.
well, certainly
Yeah.
not in Cardiff, because Cardiff, it's just full of...
Cardiff, we went to Cardiff. They had a vape expo for juice on there one year mixing. Oh my God, what a bunch of arrogant fucking wankers. I ended up in no end of fights. And I was only there 2 days. You know, it was like, because they do things like start talking in Welsh. So that, you know, they can talk about you behind your back type of shit. And,
But no, I see, like, I remember we took one of the service users. I was a key worker for. We took him down to a cottage down in Wales. There's a farm about 20 miles away from Cardiff City. Just literally just nothing for miles round about, just this farm cottage that had been converted into like a, you know, holiday accommodation. And it was a working farm. And the folk that owned it actually come up to us and they're like, if you need anything, absolutely anything, just come and see us. We're always here any time of the day or night, doesn't matter. If you need eggs, just say to us, no cost, we'll just give you the eggs. And they did. Milk, they would give us fucking free milk, everything. There was even like a fucking big massive welcome hamper that had honey, and we couldn't use any of it because we've got to do like fucking risk assessments for absolutely everything to do with that service user. And it's always worst case scenario you've got to imagine. So couldn't use any of that stuff because like, oh, what about foot and mouth? That's a possibility. But yeah, so we had to give them it back and just say, like, really sorry, but you know, rules are rules, not allowed. But yeah, like it had like eggs, fucking breakfast meats, you know, sausage and fucking bacon and the honey, as I said, there was milk, a whole load of milk there as well, and Jesus, man, they really fucking laid it out.
I'll say we've been a Cardiff once. Nah.
And like Cardiff as a city is gorgeous to look at.
The actual city.
Especially the bay.
That day we went, well, a couple of days we went to Cardiff when we had that fucking scorching hot heat wave the year after COVID.
Yeah.
And we would have liked to have gone into Castle, but it was like, no, we've had enough. We just want to get into somewhere fucking cool. But other times when we've been up to North Wales, sort of London now, it's been fine. We've never had any issues.
Actually, I believe it's pronounced Llandudno.
Llandudno.
Yes. Llandudno.
There's definitely parts of Wales that I would avoid.
And trust me, I do actually know that from experience because we had to learn the correct pronunciation of every fucking Welsh town and city. So as not to offend, because believe it or not, as much as they can be really nice and welcoming people, they are easily fucking offended. Very easily. Just if you mispronounced any of their fucking town names, they went nuts down the phone at you.
Well, it's only
and
like
we just
us.
happily let them rant because they were spending £1.74 per minute for the fucking privilege. So we just go, go ahead, mate. It's your money.
That's only like us. When you get certain Southerners trying to do a Yorkshire accent, it's like, fuck off. Oh, because there's this guy that we watch. He's a luthier. Mile House Studios, he's called.
Oh, fucking go.
Just every now and again, on certain words, for some reason, he does it in a northern accent. It's like, what the fuck? He's in fucking Portsmouth. But I've got to admit, he is folk.
Trust me, Martin. I mean, these days it's kind of slowly phasing out. But I mean, even when I was a kid, the old enemy was very much still the old enemy.
You're
only saying that because you know how much I fucking hate her, and you know it's going to fucking piss me off.
You could do a cover version of a Stevie Nicks song.
Well, I fuck. Not even if I was paid. I refuse to even listen to her, never mind fucking cover her. And in order to cover her, I would have to listen to her. Not a fucking chance.
Oh,
I don't see what the fascination is with that woman. She has the most nasal voice I have ever heard in my entire fucking life. It just sounds like the noise of somebody, like, you know, when you hold the end of a balloon that hasn't been tied and you just let it open just ever so slightly. It just goes.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah, Bill.
That's Stevie Nicks' voice. No. She had good songs written for her.
I'm just sitting back and watching the cardi.
Can't fucking stand the woman. I'm sure she's a lovely woman, but I just can't fucking stand her.
At least she released albums on time.
Trying to fucking get her to stop. She'll be dead and buried, and she'll still be fucking releasing shit. I think part of the reason I don't like her so much is because they represent the end of the good Fleetwood Mac for me.
Fleetwood Mac was Peter Green.
Mm-hmm. And they would never be where they were without him. Nobody would have paid them the slightest bit of attention without that guy.
Debbie Harry, her name is, Martin. I
No worries, Bill.
had posters of Debbie
All
Harry.
right, Bill. Catch you later, bud.
See you later. Good luck tomorrow, buddy.
Yeah.
Let me know how you get on, mate.
Yeah, let us know.
Unless you drop dead. And then give it through the card, you know.
Just make sure if you do have to
he'll only
go,
arise again at night, being a vampire.
yeah. Just make sure if you do have to go, it's in a nurse's lap.
Not a male nurse.
No, he needs to look. It'll be a butch male nurse.
Yeah. Named Sandra.
Oh, dear. I'll probably give him some results or something tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
Bollocks.
I second that.
He certainly does, Martin.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he definitely knows some good nurses for bed baths. Yes. Pretty much guarantee it.
The one that annoys me lately is that fucking Toya fucking Wilcox. Is it Toya?
What, the one who keeps doing the Facebook videos?
It is, isn't it? It's Toya and fucking
Her other half.
married to fucking thingy.
Yeah, doing the kitchen covers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, and she's trying to still be relevant just by fucking getting her nips out.
Yeah.
No, put them away, please. Please. Grow up with some dignity, for fuck's sake.
It's like, well, why we now?
Dignity.
Well, how old is
Like,
she's got to be in her 60s.
It's like, come on, love. You're in your 60s. We don't want to see you in a fucking lacy top with no bra on.
It's not an appealing thought, is it?
No. I couldn't. It's one of those things, Lisa. When it pops up, you're like, "What the fuck?" And you know you really shouldn't be still watching, but it's just like that part of your brain that just goes, "No, but you really do want to watch it for science."
You need to go and see it.
Morbid curiosity. No, I don't want to be watching it. Oh yeah, I know they're doing Dogma 2. It's just a case of when they're doing Dogma 2 though, Martin, because he's got a couple of other projects apparently. But I think he's put those projects back now because I don't know if you've noticed, but he's been doing a tour in America. In American cinemas, he's been doing a tour showing Dogma in various selected cinemas, and I think it's part of a drive to get people to remember the movie or re-watch it or see it for the first time to gain interest again. Do you know what I mean? So I think he is actually working on it already.
I don't know if a second one is going to work. I'm not sure.
I think it would absolutely work, especially with everything that's going on.
Spinal Tap 2 this week, innit?
With everything that's happening right now, I reckon they could do it easily, and it would be a fucking smash.
I hope it is. What film was that?
Spinal Tap.
Yes.
I think that's out this weekend.
Another film
I've seen in the cinema. I think it's a silly idea releasing it in cinema, to be honest.
The other film that I really want to see that is coming in October is the second part of Sisu.
Of what?
You've never seen Sisu? SISU. Go and watch it. It's on Netflix at the minute.
Oh, is this the one about the Nazi killer guy?
Yeah.
I have. It's one of those ones. It's been on my watch list for months now. Norwegian, isn't it?
I ain't got
Is it Norwegian?
It's Finnish.
Or is it Russian? Finnish. I knew
Finnish
film. I knew it was one of them.
I saw a clip from it before I watched it, right, where he stood there talking to a Nazi officer. He pulls out, you know my obsession with knives, so I've always loved knives. He pulls this knife out, which is a bone handle knife. Bang! And it's through one temple and out the other. And from that moment, I was like, I like this. This is going to be this is my sort of shit. Yeah, I'm watching this shit.
Martin, he's always up for doing movies, and he's healthy. He's perfectly healthy. He's completely clean, living the fresh, clean life. Has been for years.
Talking to Netflix, we sent my dad down a Netflix fucking rabbit hole.
Oh no.
Yeah. He says, "What's this Netflix like?" All right, it's all right. You might lose days. Oh, that's all right. So he signed up. So, we showed him a couple of series, and then we went back other day, and they were, what's it, Paradise PD or something, some adult cartoon thing. That was just weird as fuck. And then we went a couple of days back. It says there's fucking porn on this. What? There's porn on this? He'd been watching that Super Sex. Oh, it's porn. Yes, Dad.
Oh, speaking of Netflix, I saw the trailer last night for Mindhunter Red Gein.
Oh,
yes, that's one we're going to be watching.
Does it look good?
It does look fantastic.
I'm going to have a look for that now.
Oh yeah, we'll be watching that.
It's part of the Mindhunter series, so you know they're going to do their homework.
I knew that part of it would be good. It was whether Charlie Hunnam could pull off the part of it.
I think Charlie can pull it off.
Because he's quite a good actor. He's quite
the trailer. He's done some bad stuff. Yes.
Oh, but every actor.
I know the film in series 4 at the minute, which is Lizzie Borden.
That one I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should be good.
I liked the Jeffrey Dahmer.
Dahmer one was good.
The one I'm looking for.
I mean, Lisa's watched the full series of the Menendez brothers. I've only watched bits and bobs of it.
Movie I'm looking forward to hasn't even been made yet, but is in pre-production right now. Disclosure by Steven Spielberg. He's going back to the aliens thing. Yeah, I heard that they're going to be doing a Red Dead series.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just going to be yet another fucking Western. If you've seen one Western, you've seen them all.
See, my dad had watched that because he's into his Westerns. Especially spaghetti Westerns.
If you're into that kind of thing, fair enough. But I mean,
they've done this with a few games now. They've done it with a few games, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not
with varying success.
I mean, I don't know if you guys have watched Twisted Metal. I was a big fan of Twisted Metal as a game.
It's really fun.
I like it. I love Sweet Tooth. I love the character of Sweet Tooth.
He's fucking brilliant, man.
He's such a nut job. He's just such a fucking lunatic.
Absolute fucking psycho.
Some of the shit he comes out with is brilliant. It was a fun series.
Yeah, it doesn't take itself seriously, which I
Borderlands.
like. Borderlands was a pile of shit.
It
looked good.
I watched that either.
Fallout, however, Fallout is fucking gorgeous and is a brilliant story.
Yeah. You know what I'd like to see them do? A proper remake series of Duke Nukem.
Oh, yeah.
That's one that's been in development hell since the game.
I just want to see a properly done.
Well, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, originally was going to be doing it. He was going to be playing Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
And then nobody ever heard of it again. So I don't know whether he bought the rights and kept them or what, because I know he was going to do that with DC. He planned on doing that with DC as well when he was doing Black Adam. He said, no, I've got an idea where these movies need to go, so I'm going to buy DC. And DC basically went, what do you fuck?
Oh. A series or a film, Carmageddon.
Oh.
The original one.
Yes. I miss that game.
Oh, the first two were brilliant. The one on the fucking Xbox, nah.
Yeah, it was a bit of shit. But I mean, Duke Nukem, the original game, was great. It was so fucking great. It was so wrong. I did try explaining Duke Nukem to Tyler a while ago, and he just didn't cotton on to what I went, you need to go and look it up. I went, you need to go and watch it just because he's so bizarre. It is just wrong.
It's so wrong. It's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're still talking about that one, Martin. Still.
Oh, still, yeah, they've been on about that for donkey's years.
2000 was remade with Jason Statham.
Oh God, yeah.
They kind of redid Death Race, didn't they, Block?
That's
They
what I'm saying. It was remade and Jason Statham was in it.
Yeah.
It was shit. I'm sorry, it was because
The
the original Death Race was sort of almost cartoony.
Yeah.
The way it was.
He knew it was a fucking Z movie.
But it was good. I mean, I'd quite happily watch it. Like now, I'd quite happily watch it. The Jason Statham one, it was like,
yeah, he took himself too seriously, that one.
You know, Jason Statham is the hero who does karate and saves the day, and you think this is getting boring. This is every film you do, mate. You know, just
yeah.
Speaking of bad movies, you know how Nick does his games night on the Saturday?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And then after games night, he has the bad movie night. The bad movie Saturday just gone there was Popeye the Slayer Man.
I've seen some of it.
I've not seen that one.
Yeah. I have seen some of it.
Is it as bad as it sounds?
He's an urban legend that lives in this fucking building on the docks. And kids just happen to go missing all the time, and it's Popeye who went missing. He's set up house in this fucking building, and he's been eating radioactive spinach that is basically turning him into a loony. And I don't care if this is a spoiler, because you shouldn't be watching this movie because it's a pile of shit.
So basically, you're saying Popeye's a crackhead?
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
He did love his spinach a bit too much. But I mean, there's a character in it, right? Called Olivia. And Nick joked, you know, like at the beginning of the movie, Olivia. Olivia Oil. See what they did there. Ends up, it was actually his daughter. It was Olivia Oil.
I watched about half an hour of it. Because it was meant to be a horror slasher.
They didn't even try with this one, though. At least, I mean, I've seen Pooh. I've seen Pooh. What was it? Blood and Honey.
That's quite comical.
While it's ridiculous in its premise, I like the idea.
Don't keep me to watch that.
I like the idea behind it, because the idea is Christopher Robin gets too old for his imaginary friends who are somehow real, and decides, I'm off, and he leaves them in the, you know, whatever it's called, 100 Acres Wood or whatever it's called.
1,000 Acre Wood, yeah.
He just leaves them to their own devices, and they become feral because he's not there looking after them. That's a good premise. I like that. You know, they basically go back to their animalistic nature and become animals again.
It's not actually as bad as you think.
It's
not a great
decent. It's a bad movie done decently.
Yeah.
You watch it.
But I mean, this is the thing, like, we're at an age where we're seeing old stories where the copyrights are becoming null and void. Do you know what's copyright is about to expire in 10 years' time? Superman.
Mickey Mouse. Oh, Superman.
Superman's copyright is null and void in 2035, which then means that anybody can do absolutely anything they want with that character. Which means that Batman's only a few years behind. behind that. I mean, technically, they've already done something else with Superman. I mean, I don't know if anybody's seen it, but there's a movie that James Gunn actually was, I think he produced it before he took over DC.
Yeah.
And it wasn't billed or marketed as a Superman movie, but the story was about, it was a what if story, which DC eventually done themselves anyway, because they did a story about what if Superman had arrived on Earth, not as a friend, but as an invader. And then there was one where, what if he didn't actually get raised by the Kents and he became a bad Superman? But it was a similar story that this movie's done. Brightburn, alien baby, crash lands on Earth, is raised by a normal family, normal loving mum and dad, but he's just a nasty wee bastard. But he's got all the exact same powers as Superman. It is essentially bad Superman as a kid. And he becomes an absolute psycho killer. Becomes a serial killer.
If they redid Batman again, I'd like to see him take it back to the Dark Knight type series.
There's always been talk about that. I mean, before James Gunn took over DC, there was actually plans in place for Ben Affleck to go back and do the Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
Because he was at the right age. So they were actually planning on doing that eventually. Then there was talk of either a movie, but then it got turned into a TV series of Batman Beyond. And it was going to be Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne, but old Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Like, as in, that series of comics. And it was going to be the new Batman, Terry, what's his face? Can't ever remember his surname. But anyway, Terry. But no, you're never going to see, sadly, Dark Knight Returns getting done now.
Yeah.
Certainly James Gunn's James Gunn, I think, he's a good guy to have in charge of the DC universe because he knows his stuff. He proved that to me. I mean, I was worried about the Superman movie. I've no worries about any future DC project now, so long as he's in charge.
Superman just doesn't interest me, to be honest.
It's actually bloody good. It is. It's just
Superman. Even when I was a kid, I wouldn't have bothered
about anything else. It's funny. It's the all-American Superman. There's lots of references if you're a comic book fan, but it doesn't do the whole thing. Here's a reference from the comics. Here's a reference from the comics for those people that don't read the comics. This is why you should go read the comics, because this is a reference from it and you don't know what we're talking about, but we're going to shove it in your face anyway. Make a big song and dance about it.
Yeah.
The references are there if you want to notice them. But there's no faffing about in the movie. I'm not giving anything away, but there's no faffing about in it either. There's no... like every fucking Batman movie, they've got to do their own fucking version of Martha and fucking Thomas Wayne getting done in by Joe Chill in the fucking alleyway. Bruce going, ah! Cut to the funeral, cut to fucking him growing up without parents again and again and again. The movie starts off, Superman's just get his ass handed to him. That's it. Superman, and he's here on Earth. There it is. This guy's Superman. Now, commence with the movie. There's no origin story. It gets mentioned. But there's no flashbacks or anything like that. It's just, this is Superman. You know who he is. You don't need it explained. If you don't know who it is, you shouldn't be here watching.
Yep.
Simple as that.
It
is really fun.
I would like to see him redo some of the Hulk films as well.
I really want to see more Hulk. There's still talk of Planet Hulk getting done.
That'd be good.
Mm.
still talk of it. It's just Hulk's one of those ones. He's in license hell at the moment because I'm trying to think who it is that owns. Even though they're using Hulk, I don't think Marvel Studios owns the full rights to the character yet.
The thing is, this spoils it for the people who want to watch it. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see, I'd like to see a few more biopic films about people.
Oh, the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League was fucking gorgeous. There's even supposed to be a different cut of Suicide Squad as well by the director David Ayers that done it. He supposedly got a longer cut, and Joker's get more of a role in the movie rather than just being a supporting villain.
Yeah, still Jared Leto though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually bloody good. I don't care what anybody says. He wasn't the Joker; he was a Joker. There's only 3 canon Jokers. I can't remember any of their names, but put it this way: Jared Leto's Joker was one of them. He was one of the canon Jokers. There was actually a Joker very like him, who was a gangster, wore pinstripe, right down to the braces, the lot, the silver teeth, because he get them knocked out by Batman. That's why he's got the silver teeth. It was Batman that knocked his teeth out. But he was actually bloody good, if you ask me. He wasn't Heath Ledger, but nobody's ever going to. I don't think anybody's going to top him.
It's going to be hard to top Heath Ledger.
Nobody's going to top him.
That's also the reason. It's also the reason he ain't here anymore, because he got too into that part.
Yeah, he got too much into that character.
And he was already. We all know he was a bit screwed up anyway.
He had mental health issues and addiction issues.
And then you do a part like the Joker. That's a bit. Yeah, that just.
But yeah, even Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, Arthur Fleck, he's one of the canon Jokers.
I really liked that, actually.
He is one of the Jokers. Arthur Fleck was actually the name that Joker used in The Killing Joke when he was a stand-up comedian.
See, I really liked it. It got slated by a lot of people, didn't it?
What, the Joker?
Yeah.
Or Joker, sorry.
Joker got slated by a lot.
I loved it, man. I loved
And
it. I mean,
when it came out, because I like him as an actor, I think he's a good actor. Very, very talented.
The thing that I liked about it is that you didn't have to be a fan of the franchise.
It's the way.
Watch that movie just as a standalone story.
What was good was the way he played the mental health side of it. He played that mental health. All these little, all the little aversions and the obsessive behaviour, and and the fact of how he was treated and everything, and how it will push somebody completely over the edge. You could really, it was really believable.
The second one got absolutely shit on, and okay, it wasn't anywhere near as good as the first one, but if you take it from that angle of the mental health thing, it's still a bloody good story, because nobody liked the idea that it was going to have musical elements in it. But a lot of people just didn't bother going to see it just for that reason alone, because they thought, I'm not going to watch a musical. But that's not what it was. You're missing the point. It's part of the fantasy.
Yeah.
It's part of the fantasy in his head.
I mean, it was cleverly done.
And Harley's.
Very
that was
clever.
the only thing that I didn't really agree with, was having Harley in it as Harley, because the thing that I liked about them is that as I said, you didn't have to be a fan of the franchise or know anything about it, because it didn't. You could then, even if you were a fan, you could disassociate it from being part of that franchise.
Yeah.
Because it was all a fantasy story in the guy's head. So you could basically say, oh, we never really had anything to do with Batman in the first place. But as soon as they brought Harley Quinn into that second movie, that's it. It's deeply rooted in Batman and that universe. And it didn't work because they completely changed her origin.
Yeah. Well, they tried bringing her into it because they thought they were going to get more views just on that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Basically.
And don't get me wrong, I mean, Gaga is fucking brilliant in it.
She's a good actress.
Fantastic actor. I mean, I watched her when she was in. I watched any of the episodes that she was in of American Horror Story.
She was good.
For a few seasons, if I remember right. She's done other movies, and anything I've seen her in, she's been top notch. Nothing against her. She was great in the movie. It's just I don't like the retcon of her story.
No, she is talented, very talented.
Yeah, really is. She's easy on the eyes as well, even though she's got a little wiener, but yeah.
That's more Tyler sort of thing.
I'm quite happy with the ones that we're getting to see, to be honest, Martin, and the ones that we're about to see again. I'm looking forward to Clayface because it's been done by the same team or the same production team at least, that done the Batman, Robert Pattinson. So it's going to have a darker feel. They're making Clayface not as a comic book or comic hero book movie. This is a horror movie. And it's about
to see him do it.
It's about an actor in the public eye. It's also going to deal with social media elements. But something happens to him, he gets severely disfigured, and he becomes Clayface, where he can. Don't know how they're going to do it, because the one thing about the Batman is you don't see anything remotely supernatural. You don't even hear a mention of Superman. So you get the impression that they were trying to keep it grounded in real life in the Batman. But I was talking to my uncle about this, and he says, but that's not to say that they're going to keep it that way.
Yeah.
They might introduce other characters,
True.
have that meta-human aspect or whatever. And lo and behold, Clayface was originally supposed to be the big villain in Batman 2. But they've decided we'll do this completely separate.
See, I'd like to see him do another Punisher, but do it proper gritty, like the TV series.
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
He's in Brand New Day, Spider-Man Brand New Day. He's also been in Daredevil Reborn.
Yeah.
Because I mean the TV series got cancelled for some reason, although everybody loved it. Netflix
that TV series, awesome.
TV series is one of the best comic book representations I've ever seen of any character. It was spot on.
Absolutely. I would be
John Bernthal played Frank Castle. He was born to play that.
Yeah.
But from what I can gather, he's in Spider-Man Brand New Day. He's going to be in Avengers Doomsday. Probably not a big role. He'll probably appear, and that's it. But he's not part of the main team. But there has been talk of going back and doing another series, or have him in his own movie again. Still John Bernthal, still Marvel. Or they're going to do, what was that team called? The Suns, the something Suns. Is it Dark Suns? Something like that. It's basically like your darker freaking Marvel characters. So it's like Blade. Who else was it? Strange, although Strange won't be in it because he's part of Avengers now. But and then Daredevil, I think, was in it, and Punisher. But now I'm also seeing that Luke Cage is going to be coming back. Same guy, Mike Coulter. He's coming back. So it looks as though they're going to try and reboot the Defenders. Because Kristen Ritter is coming back as Jessica Jones. The only one that hasn't had mention is Iron Fist. Because I know people did not like that guy as Iron Fist. To be fair, they should not have had Caucasian actor in that role because the character was not Caucasian. He was an Asian.
Yeah.
So it was doomed from the get-go. So I don't know if he's coming back, but yeah, it looks as though they're going to have Defenders coming back.
Cool.
We will probably see eventually either a new TV series or film from Punisher.
Evening, Craig. How you doing, bud?
Ace just finished work, then, bless him.
Has he finished work or has he just come from another union meeting?
Solidarity, brother.
The people!
Power to the people!
That used to be one of my favourite TV shows.
Oh, Citizen Smith.
Yep.
That was great.
Power to the people!
You'd never get away with that, doing old TV series. It's like you have to buy them on. I'm a bastard for buying all that stuff like box sets.
I still think that's probably the best thing that Robert
Because
Lindsay
it's funny. As stupid as this might sound, Carry On films. Okay? I know they're not everywhere. They're still funny. They're stupid humour. They're watchable.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we've got the full box sets of Porridge and Going Straight.
Oh, going straight. Yeah, I've watched all those now twice. Gwendolyn keeps coming in, she'll look, she'll go, wander off.
Still fucking waiting on news of this Faulty Towers. Fucking the new Faulty Towers, because this has been.
They've been on about that for a few years.
A couple of years.
I'm sorry, there has only ever been one Basil Fawlty. There's only
he's still going to be John Cleese playing him, but he's going to be set in Jamaica or somewhere.
Connie Booth's coming back as thingy.
Polly.
Oh shit! What's her name?
Polly.
What worries
Obviously, the only one that isn't going to be there is Andrew Sachs.
Oh, well, yeah, bless him.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gone, hasn't he?
Yep.
What was
still John Cleese as Basil Fawlty. He was
John Cleese. Yeah, apparently we're going to be setting, I think it was Jamaica, somewhere in Caribbean, and it was his daughter that were running the hotel.
Mm-hmm. But it's like he's still got the same old views. He's not politically correct at all in the slightest. He's
what should he be?
Exactly. I mean, John Cleese
He's
never apologised.
I'm not being funny. The most politically incorrect thing I ever said on that show was the sketch with the Germans when he turned around and went, "We won the war, you know," and then walks off. Right?
Mention the war.
I think I got away with it.
Yeah, we only mentioned it once.
The war.
But that's funny. It's a typical fuck up. That's comedy. We're back to that thing of comedians again, aren't we? And what's right and wrong. And
that's
what's a Waldorf salad? What's a Waldorf?
Monty Python is still watched to this day around the world, not just in the UK.
Yeah.
Americans fucking love it. even fucking, I mean, it's huge in fucking countries you wouldn't even expect because they were non-apologetic. They were just, it was funny because it was funny.
Oh, open all hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Granville, fetch your cloth.
Yes, glad it's Emmanuel.
Yeah.
We need to get Bill one of those old coats, don't we? Yes, Bill.
Probably where his fascination.
Oh, you're going to say we need to get Bill dressed up as a district nurse.
Yeah, the major in Fawlty Towers was the most politically incorrect one.
Oh, fucking hell.
He was fucking brilliant.
Oh. Evening, Major.
Oh, fucking hell.
Dad's army.
Yep. Don't tell him, Page.
I have to say, the movie one they done of that wasn't actually half bad.
It wasn't bad for a remake, I'll give them that.
It was a good cast they had.
I just preferred that it was like the original with Arthur Lowe to me was just.
Oh, obviously.
And John LeMessurier and all of them guys.
Oh, John LeMessurier, yeah.
And I can never remember his name.
Nice. Don't panic.
Yeah.
Oh, I just found out like recently, and I'm like, no way. Toby Jones, the actor that played Mannering in the remake.
Yeah.
That's Freddie Jones's son. Freddie Jones as in fucking Firefox and
yes.
Fucking hell.
I'm sitting here going, yeah, I didn't know it till I actually looked it up. I actually already looked that up before.
I'm like,
I was like,
he doesn't look fucking like him.
I looked it up. I was like, nah, fuck off, it can't. And then it's like,
nah, you're having a laugh.
I can never remember his name. The one who played the Scottish fucking funeral director in that. That character was pure quality.
Yeah.
Fraser, yeah.
He was
Oh, Craig, yeah. Hello. They fallen Madonna visible boobies.
Good morning.
Good
the
morning.
worst French accents ever.
Yep.
It's great.
You stupid woman. I was not cussing her.
Oh, Gaz wants to buy that.
Yeah. You can want.
Yeah.
You can't afford it. Bollocks.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not a bad one. Fucking hell. I think we'll call it here. 3.5 hours. That's full
Already?
Yeah.
Jesus. Doesn't feel like it.
You guys want to say your goodbyes?
Yeah. Well, I've been very busy lately. I've been doing a lot of covers, and there's a lot about to be uploaded to the channel, so keep your eyes out.
Cool.
Funnily enough, there's the link there. Go and subscribe.
Pretty please.
Yeah.
I want that one.
Been a good one. No,
Well, you can subscribe to me as well if you want.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah, that's me. Bye.
All right, that's really done, is it?
Spelling is done.
Yeah, no, it's been a lot of waffle again tonight, really, as normal.
It's been always waffle, but it's fun waffle.
It is
Exactly.
fun. If anybody's interested, show on Sunday. Fuck knows what it's going to be about, so don't ask me. I just run it.
Ranting about a certain little Scotchman.
There may be something about G in there, yes.
He's not little.
No.
Or well, he's sort of a token Scotsman now, isn't he?
Yeah. He's got the big boobies. He's got the fallen boobies. He's a fallen Madonna with the big boobies.
So, yeah, I'll be back on Sunday. Yeah, that's me about them.
Yeah, it's been a good one. I think we've covered a variety of topics again. Put the world to rights.
It's not made any difference, but
yeah, we've not made any sense of any of them, but who cares? Yeah, I've got my new song coming out on Friday, and then a couple of videos coming out, probably one Sunday and one on Monday. Not Monday, next Wednesday. So yeah, keep your eyes out for them. And as always, G Starmer is a wanker.